Monday morning in Ottawa. Those Parliament buildings, they were finished up in 1866. We're just getting started at the Olympic curling trials. Just west of downtown Ottawa, you will find the Canadian Tire Centre, opened up in 1996, home to the Ottawa Senators, and for this week, home to us right here on TSN. Coming inside the building, glad you're watching our coverage this morning. Brian Mudryk joined by Kathy Gauthier, and back in 2015, Rachel Homan, she won the Canada Cup. She's known for a long time. She played in these trials in her home city, and thus far looking very good. Obviously, it's early, but a lot of these teams trying to get accustomed to this ice.
Well, and it's day 3. There's no time but today to start to get things going. No more excuses.
Jennifer Jones, no excuses in Sochi. She was perfect in winning that gold medal draw 5 last night. Jennifer Jones continues to roll in this competition.
And it really was an up and down game. Allison Flaxey had her in troublesome ends, but Allison Flaxey came short on her final draw, and this allowed Jennifer to draw for 4 and really did put the game away.
Jennifer Jones, who won the trials 4 years ago in her home city of Winnipeg, still undefeated here. You have to feel so gutted for Brad Jacobs, who lost in a final draw against Kevin Cooey. Well, guess what? Last night it was Kevin Cooey, extra end, needing a good draw.
And we always look back at the leads. 2 really good tick shots made by the Cooey foursome, and that does still force Kevin to make a draw, and no mistake.
I don't think we've seen the top gear yet out of Kevin Cooey and his team, but they are also perfect to top the table on the men's side. Here are the other scores. Chelsea Carey, former Scotties champion, beating Val Sweeting 7-4. And Steve Laycock getting his first win, knocking off John Epping 7-4. What stands out to me in these standings thus far, John Morris, who made the final at the trials 4 years ago. He is 0-2. He won that Olympic gold medal in Vancouver as well. They want to get going. And a nice story on the women's side, some rookies here. Casey Scheidegger, they're at 2-0 out of the Lethbridge Curling Club. We'll be watching Krista McCarville and her team very closely. Krista made a Scotties final, losing to Chelsea Carey in 2016. Remember back in 2009 as well in Edmonton, she won the bronze medal. So here in Ottawa, she'll be relying big time on her third.
Well, and Kendra Lilly is such a great story. She can be so very good. We talked about all the recruitment to get her onto this team. 88 in her first game, but slid to 74 yesterday in that loss. It is the consistency that becomes the big deal. Has to play better today.
Rachel Homan, obviously the hometown favorite at just 28 years young. She's already won 3 Scotties titles. She's a world champion. You know what's left to tick off on the resume. She would love to win this. What do you make of Team Homan so far, coming in with a 1-1 record?
A little bit up and down, I would say. Emma's 73-74. That's not typical Emma. But Rachel Homan, well, we know that she can make those big shots. We saw one of the best one in the Scotties last year. This was a great example of just a great shot yesterday. A team decision to play the soft weight. This is a big 3 in a game that was very close to that point.
And those shots continued as she continued to woo the hometown crowd.
Well, and it's interesting. It has been the draws and the hits that have been the challenge, but the soft shots, those are the tougher ones when you're learning the ice. Here's another great example about who Rachel Homan can be.
They are excited to be competing in their home city. And you want to always bet on this young lady. In every Scotties appearance, she's made the playoffs. She's looking good here in Ottawa. First rock next against McCarville.
You can't look ahead. You can't think about how many games, you have on Tuesday, or how many games there are possibly in the playoff round. You have to seriously just take it one game at a time. You can't worry about what other games are happening and what's going on. You have lots of fun, and I think that helps. So for our team, those are the type of things that we do to, focus and prepare for our next game.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Home Hardware, here's how.
It is Draw 6 of the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings, and only 2 games on the ice on this Monday morning. Our feature, McCarville versus Homan. Meantime, on Sheet B, 2 Olympic champions in Brad Gushue and John Morris. Johnny Moe, who grew up in Ottawa, looks for win number 1. It's time to meet the teams, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Skip Krista McCarville. Our lead is Sarah Potts. Our second is Ashley Sipola. Our third is Kendra Lilly. And we curl out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Hi, I'm Skip Rachel Homan. Our lead, Lisa Weigel. Our second, Joanne Courtney. And our third, Emma Miskew. And we curl out of the Ottawa Curling Club in Ottawa, Ontario.
This week they curl out of the Canadian Tire Centre, and this morning it is Krista McCarville with the Redstones, Rachel Homan, the Yellowstones. The draw to the button was won by Team Homan, so they have the hammer. So to start things off on this Monday morning, it is the lead for Team McCarville. That would be Sarah Potts.
Line's good.
Line's
Gotta
good.
go. Line's good. Not going huge
Not
yet.
really tons, but keep going if you have to.
Line's good.
Line's good, go. Yeah. Good. Shot, Sarah.
Good sweep.
82.
75.
Now the age-old question, you could throw up the corner guard, but no hesitation there, Kathy Gauthier. Right away, looks like we're going to have a wide-open end.
Well, and it's interesting when you take a look at this young lady who really has sort of led the charge for the tick shot in the last couple of years. Lisa Weigel, Sarah Potts own the bottom 2 positions in stats amongst all players. So Sarah Potts at 8, Lisa Weigel at 9 out of 9 leads. That also may dictate play. Both of these teams are really, really strong, but it has been a bit of a struggle for both Sarah and Lisa, and that may also be why Rachel is going to keep it simple right now.
Whoa.
Okay.
You've been watching all the games very closely, Kathy, providing TSN updates to our viewers the entire tournament thus far. Have you made any comparisons, notices, differences between the outside sheets? We're on sheet A in our feature matchup compared to the inside sheets, or is it all pretty consistent from what you've seen?
You know what, it's really interesting. It's not as much the sheet as when we actually play on those sheets. The other night on Saturday night, that outside sheet that we're on right now, it almost got soft. Lots of people in the building, airflow issues, and these are things that Jamie Barassa, Greg Owasco, the ice crew are working out. I expect that, especially now in the morning, only 2 games on, the conditions will be super great and will stay that way right till the end.
Early now.
Super great being better than just your average grade.
Yep. Hard, hard, hard. Right up.
Right in.
That's good. Nice weight, Ash.
Good sweeping. Curled a little, Ash.
What was that?
93. Straight through.
Yeah. The room.
Well, this year at the Olympics as well in South Korea, mixed doubles will be a discipline, and this young lady deserves so much credit to ensure Canada actually got a spot at the Olympics. Her and Reid Carruthers had a fantastic World Championship for Canada in Lethbridge earlier this year, and they ensured with their finish. They ended up losing that gold medal game, but with that high finish, they ensured that Canada would indeed have a spot. I was joking with Reid Carruthers yesterday saying, man, I would hope you had a lot of beers bought for you this week from all the other competitors, because there was a lot of pressure on Joanne's shoulders and Reid's shoulders, and they performed incredibly.
Not easy. 9.5.
Just a really horrible position for a team to be in. It's not just about yourself, how you do, but you're determining whether your country even makes it to the Olympics. And I do think that that's one area that certainly the Europeans and other countries are further ahead going into it than Canada. They've been playing mixed doubles for years, mostly because they don't have the numbers, whereas Canada is just now at a higher level getting to the game.
I know these players don't want to think about it, but I guess we can bring it up, is the fact that if, as the week goes on, you fall out of contention with your team when it comes to the mixed doubles, there's that other opportunity for the trials coming up in January. So that's certainly on the back of a lot of the players' minds, but right now the focus is fully on their respective teams here in Ottawa.
Nope, nope, never. Emma's, if anything. We're like, not. T. Back 4. Okay, just leave it.
And we showed you some of those great shots that Rachel has made at the top of the show, but it has been a bit of an up and down roller coaster. So for Rachel Homan and her team, it is that consistency. We've talked about the great shots are awesome, but if you don't make the simple ones, you're going to be in trouble. And that lead battle, we've already talked about the numbers. Now, in fairness, Lisa Weigel shot 96% in her first game, but then dropped to 73. That's that big swing that just can't happen to win this event.
Okay, good.
And for Krista, she's done some really good things, but I've noticed that in the game that she lost last night, in playing tapbacks and grazes, she was actually short. So it is getting that feel of that in-between weight that will make the difference. And we've already talked about Sarah Potts, a much better player than her numbers are showing, but those leads dictate how the end goes.
Keys to the Game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. When you talk about the stats, too, for the leads, a lot of times depends on the game and style of game, because if Lisa's attempting those kick shots and you happen to miss one, well, that's a 0 on those stats. So sometimes, I mean, stats, yes, they're a good comparison throughout the entire week, but sometimes as well, it doesn't give you the accurate picture of what's going on with each team.
I would agree. Just the one comment I would make on that, Brian, is she went from 96 to 73. So I think
that's
just
the difference.
Yeah, that's the point. The 96 is awesome, and you just for sure always want to be in at least the 80s, if not low 90s, as a lead.
And what is that stat? The one stat I do like is the plus minus, and basically if you out curl your opponent, is it what, by 5%?
Or
you get a plus?
Correct. And then why that's a great stat is that if the ice conditions aren't very good, it doesn't really matter if you shot 70%. If your opponent shot 50, you're still eating their lunch.
409.
405. Like Ash's was a 90. That was probably 90.
That was just fine. Rollover's good. Weight's good.
Clean it.
Yep. No.
Close.
Yep. Whoa. Thin.
And a little catcher over there in the weeds. And just bounces out. I don't think any of those are in.
A little bit thinner, and the angle that Emma hits the stone is sharper, and so it would have gone into that red-yellow mix.
So she can shoot 95-ish more, eh?
Or like T-line guys.
Yeah.
95?
Yeah. Think so.
Yeah.
Looking
Nice. Looking quick there, eh?
Yeah.
Good chance for Krista to get draw weight in a path outside in without a ton of pressure.
Would you ever be tempted, Kathy, to throw the intern and try corner freeze on that little cluster of rocks out there in the weeds and hope for a miss? Or is this more of an opportunity, as you just said, let's just, you know, work on some draw weight here and get to know this path a bit?
Well, she could. The thing is that if she comes short, she's given Rachel a corner guard. This way, if she goes to the center and Rachel happens to miss, you can guard it and potentially steal.
Shot. What? The light on
Seriously, if I just
red
kept going,
that's just on the button right now. 7. The lights just didn't go off.
And that was Kendra just pointing out to an official, obviously one of their stones. And with the technology, you can see when Rachel lets this rock go, the light should click green right there, and it does, which means that it was not hogged and it's a well-thrown stone. Sometimes there's some hiccups in that technology, so obviously they'll look at that rock.
And it's important to bring it to the attention of the official before it becomes a problem when you're throwing it.
Thanks for reach. Shot. Is it gradual? Thanks, Sarah.
Obviously, Kathy, we know you're very, very young, but even you remember those days back in the day when it was all human error. You had people on those hog lines, and they had to determine. So the sport has come a long way in a number of ways, but I remember vividly a lot of arguments, whether it was the Brier Scotties World Stage, when you have the human error, and it was just somebody who is sort of having to eye that up, and maybe they're looking into the crowd or not paying attention at times.
There's no replay. If it wasn't a TV game, and even if there was, it was somebody's word against somebody else. It also put a horrible amount of pressure on a volunteer to make those calls. This is so much better.
Good shot.
Hair down, you think?
She said 9-3. I didn't think. No, I thought it was good. But I didn't think it was 9-3.
Okay, 9-3?
I thought if anything.
Wow. I felt like we were 10.
So even in a blank end, a lot of communication early. Checking out split times, getting the numbers, getting the paths worked out.
I was curled the whole way.
And banking that information for later on in this game.
Okay. Keep your brooms down. Yeah, feel? Yeah.
Final stone, here in one for Rachel Homan.
Yep.
After a bang-bang end, a lot of hits, wide open end.
Clean.
Rachel trying to maintain hammer going into the second end here in Ottawa, and mission accomplished. It's Homan versus McCarville on this Monday morning on TSN. Welcome back to our coverage on TSN, and as we mentioned earlier, maybe a problem with one of the stones, so the officials having a closer look, Kathy.
Well, Greg Owasco is making sure that it works. He'll spin it around. So the teams have been given instructions very clearly that if it's flashing red and green while it's going down the ice, they let the play continue and advise the officials right away. If they feel that it is red before the hog line, they pull the rock off, don't let it continue, and have the official test it. If in fact it's a faulty handle, they will be allowed to rethrow the stone. If it's not, then it is considered a hog line violation.
I remember last year too, I don't know if Scotties or Brier, but it actually came down to sportsmanship where a rock was thrown. Both teams knew it wasn't even close to being over the hog line for a violation, yet the rock was flashing red, and both teams said, hey, no chance, that didn't happen. And it happened, I think, a couple times during that event, but they sorted it out. So it was nice to see, though, the players in both teams obviously saying, hey, that's not the rock. That's not a hog stone. That was not human error. It was just the technology. So it looks like they have things sorted out here in the second end, with Rachel Homan continuing to hold hammer, throwing the yellow rocks.
Buried at the last second.
Really nice.
That's there. Line's good. It's like heavy. 7. Room. Are we 8? Needs to curl. Needs to curl.
Let it curl.
Can't. It's running. 9. Yeah. Bury around it? No. Might come down here. Sit. It's trying to come down. Hard, Joe, if you can. Yep, I can. Hard. Gotta go. Can't get him to hit roll under here. Go, right up. Okay, Elise. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, Mike. Shoot. Oh, wait. It's not the line.
I got mine. Get through.
Yeah.
Got mine to through.
Even if we just roll over. Yep.
Looking for very soft weight. Not a lot of finish on that stone just thrown by Lisa Weigel. So you can see from this angle there is the opportunity to get underneath with the removal of the stone.
Yeah, be back. Hard. Little heavy. Gotta go. Hard. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Just through. Gotta go
Close.
through.
Whoa.
No. Gotta go
Close.
through.
Okay, go. Sarah. Hard.
Hard. Go.
You need to curl a little more.
And Kathy, if you're just joining our coverage, and Certainly it sounds like I am. McCarville's throwing the red stones this morning and Homan the yellow. So
Well, she called just through.
I'll figure it out eventually.
Okay.
I'm surprised you weren't all over me for that one as I sip on my Tim Hortons coffee up here. Here we go.
I like Kira. Okay. Should just be a little bit of curl, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, straight through, stick around.
Yeah.
It's only Monday too, right? Jeepers. Here we go.
Get it together. Well, just that piece that is open for Joanne Courtney.
Yep. Whoa. Control. Yep. Really hard. You gotta go.
Try to remove it and roll behind their own corner guard. Just grazes the front.
Halfway
We're
tight.
going to double peel, so yeah, I think.
It's a bit of a tricky spot. We saw in Lisa's it ran straight, and certainly for Ashley on her first one, if she had thrown enough weight to go through, I'm not convinced that she would have even got to the nose. It took a long time to get going, but once it goes, the movement certainly is there.
Weight's good.
Where are we?
Half on its own.
You might have to hold it up.
Half on its own.
Stay close, Sarah.
Don't want to.
No, not Sarah.
We're a little we're tight.
good.
We're tight.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Can't really go.
Mine's not bad.
You might have
to go a little, Sarah, if you can.
I really
Can you
don't
go,
want
Sarah?
to.
Curling still. It's curling. It's good.
Sit.
Whoa.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Jeez.
I didn't think you had that much.
I didn't either. What did you have?
13.
Which?
13.
I was trying for 15.
Uh-huh. They come off a hair? Yeah, if you're going to
What's the difference, Kathy, between 13 and 15?
2.
Thank you.
We're talking about hog to hog, so we usually see about 14, 14 to 1 in the first couple of ends, and then it goes up to 15. So there's it's not only 2 seconds, all kidding aside. That's a lot. That's, you know, 4 feet, 5 feet.
That's like hitting the 9-iron, you should hit the 6-iron sort of deal.
You bet. Makes a huge difference.
Too much release.
This was brought out to me yesterday, and it's actually a great point. We always, in curling coverage, reference golf. How come those golf guys don't reference curling more in their coverage?
Because they're from the South and they do not know the game exists.
Right.
I don't think you
We're going to change that, Kathy. We're going to grow it one event at a time. I believe our friends in the United States can watch on ESPN3, if I'm not mistaken. So if they are watching, hello to you.
Halfway.
Glad you're with us.
Stay close, Sarah. Yep, go, 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 go.
Yes.
Hard. Hard. Keep going. Go, go, go.
Nice,
Okay,
Kendra.
Good.
Good shot. Really nice, Kendra.
Great shot.
Good shot. Thanks.
I'm going to try to run their own stone back now.
Close. No. Never.
Nothing out of her hand. The out-turn run back. Emma Miskew will drive it through everything. And those 2 red stones still remain for McCarville.
Don't need a release in that spot.
Yeah. Guess you're tough in the hair.
Just that outflowing release that is very common to the Homan team, and nothing wrong with it, but it's going to definitely run straight.
Right there. I like that better. Do you think the same speed on this side?
I think a hair more.
Yes. Okay. What was that? 30. With an ad.
Well, a good chance to cap this off, and the longer, the better. Do not want to leave something for Rachel and Emma on her second one to run in.
Where are we?
Really high. Okay, Ash then.
No, it's curling. Whoa, no. Go. Just go, go, go.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Get it over. Go. Hard.
It's over.
Okay, off.
And they just drag it
Sweet.
Sorry, guys.
over the hog line.
Jeez, sorry.
Does a job. My watch says I had more, but that was not more.
I had 25.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was a hair more, but that side.
If it's really tight,
wanted.
I mean, if it's really tight, they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Or else they're going to blast us, so that's not...
I wanted more than that.
We can try it. It's just like 7/8 high. But if I peel it this way, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So running the center one back, at a minimum, you open up the front, but hoping to clip one, if not both of them on the way by as well.
Yes, hard.
Gotta go, Lise.
Off. You gotta roll it big. You gotta roll it big. Go, 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 go. Okay.
With skip rocks to come here in 2.
Yeah.
Pretty good end here set up for Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay.
Probably knows, but it really curls. Yeah, it didn't look like we'll keep it there at least. No, no. Okay, we'll just tell her we got. Sorry, I thought that would be more like yesterday's sheet. Okay. Pretty quick here.
Yeah. Like 410 for this?
Oh, like
20?
We got 20 on Kendra's.
Okay.
So.
This McCarville team in their 3rd full year together, and talking with Krista for the first time ever. They started competing this season in September, knowing they had to get through the pre-trials, and they did that to get here. They knew they had to get some more games in to try to peak for this event here in Ottawa.
Line, half on its own, like don't. Yeah, it's tight.
Line's good.
Closer
Clean
to
it. Whoa.
Well, we talked a little bit about ice times. I split Krista on that one from the back line to the hog line. They told her to throw a 420. She threw 427, and that's a guard without sweeping. So very quick this morning.
But that's exactly what I was trying to say. Like
Yeah, it's like
halfway,
not quite. It's
a
halfway
little
between
halfway.
You had mentioned, Kathy, off the top of the show when I asked about ice and which sheet or which end of the arena, and you said maybe it's just the time of day. Would you argue the ice maybe is the best in the morning because
Always.
it's the freshest and the first teams are out there, and there's only 2 teams competing out there?
Well, the ice makers have the most time to cool down the building, to prep the ice.
Center if you can.
You don't have to deal with a whole bunch of things that happen during the course of the day. It usually is the fastest, that's for sure. Never any frost, or very rarely.
Just 2 games on the ice this morning. Gushu, Morris, by the way, blanked their first end. Gushu with hammer in 2.
Yep, roll. No.
Run back try. Pick the red, jams it, and it will slide out the back of the house. So for now, it is McCarville just lying to 1.
Well, that's a pretty good shot. Not only did she open up the front, she clipped the shot stone out. And so if she has to draw, she's got way more real estate than she did before. Runs it back, picks that one out. And good heads-up play by her team. Watch Joanne Courtney will sweep 1. And, of course, Emma making sure that that does not jam. It goes straight out.
Late was great.
Yeah.
Kathy, you won 3 Scotties titles. You played in a Worlds in your home province, correct?
I did.
In Brandon?
Played in Brandon.
Can you relate to what this Homan team is going through this week? I mean, there's the greatness of having the hometown crowd, and then there's the pressure of having that hometown crowd.
Yeah, but there's all those other things that we talk about making such a difference to your game, the not having to fly someplace and be there early and get used to the city and know where to get things if you need things, where to go for dinner, all of those things. It's just curling and support of curling. Absolutely wonderful.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
So with her final stone, McCarville,
I didn't move that.
pretty good guard.
Those darn coffee cups.
Actually went a little further.
Nice shots.
Good guard by Krista, but for Rachel, it is the draw and having at least removed the shot stone. It is a 4-foot bite for the single.
Is this the line they were hitting in practice?
It's a touch wider.
Okay.
You gotta stay high to the line.
Yeah. T-line.
Close to what I threw there. That's what I like.
Nice
Seems like you can carry benches in, guys.
Yeah. Nice extension. T-line.
Rachel and her teammates actually renting a house to be together instead of staying at the hotel here in the Ottawa area. Final stone for her here in 2, and she needs some real estate. And this real estate she needs in the house. Full 4 would be fantastic. Bite the 4, and she'll score her point. Final stone here in 2.
What's there?
Okay, well done.
Looks heavy. Stay close.
Close.
Wait
Really
close.
close. Okay,
No.
Line's good.
Take a look. Don't need to. Stay
Looks
close. Heavy. Whoa. Yours came down.
Close for line. Close for line.
Carolyn,
Yep.
wait.
Little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
At the end now, Weagle and Courtney Might need a little bit of a bump on that red stone. Clutch draw early from Rachel Homan.
On an end, Brian, there weren't a lot of shots made for the Homan team, but that's why she gets paid the big bucks.
One on the board for Team Homan here in Ottawa. Welcome back to the Canadian Tire Center. The Ottawa Senators on that 7-game road trip. Oh boy, they got beat up in Winnipeg last night. 5-0. Also on a road trip. A lot of these teams are on road trips. That includes Brad Gushue, the Olympic gold medalist from 2006. He's taking on the Olympic gold medalist from 2010, John Morris.
Well, and I don't know what happened in the second end. The first was a blank, and obviously took some risk to score 2, but nothing up front but 5 in the house.
He is having a fantastic last 13 months, winning the Brier in his home city of St. John's, winning the World Championship as well, having a great start to this season. Final stone, he needs a great little double against a whole mess of yellow granite. Tap, tap, moves the Yellowstones enough, and a single on the board for Brad Gushue.
It's a great example of throwing a double with about hack weight. Needed to ensure he stuck around and did.
John Morris grew up in the Ottawa Valley, and he's staying with mom and dad this week, getting some home cooking, and he needs to get that team going as they come in with that 0-2 record. In our feature matchup, Rachel Homan, that was a clutch draw in 2 as she found that port. Nice weight, picked up a single. So here in 3, throwing the red stones, it is Team McCarville with hammer.
And I thought Rachel made 2 very good shots in that second end, not getting a lot of results from her team. Managed to run that stone back, open up the front, get rid of the shot stone, and then made a lovely draw on her second one. It's the kind of stuff that you have to do. Sometimes your team's going to be there for you, and sometimes they're not.
Krista had some great comments in her sit-down interview before the championship began, and I think we heard similar things from a lot of the players. It's the mental fatigue, not necessarily the physical fatigue at the end of a long week like this, but the mental fatigue. And she wasn't the only skip to say that. It's those little misses, maybe on the final weekend or in a tiebreaker to make it into the playoffs. And she pointed out 2009 in Edmonton, those trials. She was right there at the end, but when she looked back at that experience, she just felt mentally they broke down. When you play on tour, you're not playing those 10-in games as much. And not only that, you're playing a long round robin against all these high-quality teams, and it's staying mentally sharp, she said, for her, getting a lot of rest, a lot of naps in. And her personally, not thinking about curling 24/7. If they go to the hotel or she has some moments to herself, she kind of wants to unplug and think about things other than curling. And for her, with a young family as well, and a supportive husband at this great game, those are the things that are important to her to be successful this week.
Well, it's a very long week, and you think about already the ice conditions were one way for the preparation to match stones, and then they changed the ice conditions through the treatment of the rocks at the request of the curlers, but then things changed. And so you're reading not only your players' throws, but what the ice does in the morning, does in the afternoon and night, outside sheets, inside sheets. There's so many variables that are going on, and nothing prepares you for the pressure that you're facing in an event to win a national title, or in this case, represent Canada at the Olympics.
What'd you have? 90?
Sorry.
I had 95.
What was that, 90?
95. 95? She had 90.
I didn't think
it's quick. Yeah. It's quick.
I know, I just like, sorry, off of yours, I didn't think I
Not my shot, guys. Probably to be sure. Yep. Gotta be back here.
Gotta go, that's gonna glide.
Line's great, you gotta go. Heads down.
5, 6.
Heads down. Gotta go.
5, 7.
Top 12's fine if you want to leave it.
Oh, we're like 6.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gotta go. Gotta glide.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's fine.
Joanne Courtney.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice crush, guys.
Buries one behind that corner guard.
Good sweep.
Lots behind the scenes, too, for this Homan team. When they won that Canada Cup a few years ago, they had the luxury of knowing they would play here for quite some time, and it was a luxury for Curling Canada because you obviously had your poster women to help promote this event in their home city. Obviously, Ottawa did a great job hosting the Grey Cup that the Toronto Argos went on to win. And you saw the team around that. The Ottawa Senators very supportive as well. Team Homan, and they were wearing their Sens jerseys. Now, of course, the Ottawa NHL team on the road for those 7 games. So the city really getting behind this young Homan team.
Yep, if you need to.
Sarah?
Well,
Yep,
we're
yep,
past
yep,
it.
Yep. Hard.
Okay. Sorry, guys. A little bit wide. Wait, actually would have been
Well, Ashley
good.
threw a little bit less, in fairness to her, on her second one, but it is very, very quick this morning.
Out there because it was a little heavy. Tap it. Do you want to play it with like here? Okay. 11. Okay, I'm up to speed. Yeah.
This is where you have to convince yourself in the hack. They're looking for 11, so about hack weight. And when it's as quick as it is that balance of not overthrowing it, because you won't get the finish.
Please good. 11. No, can't. 11. Can I clean? Close. Joe, hard. Whoa. Weight's good. Don't need to put weight. Lisa, hard. Take the roll, Sue. Take the roll. Just Lise. You're good. Judy.
Nice touch. That'll make Emma feel better.
I know.
Above T.
Well, like the top, the middle ones.
I like this. Okay. Make it. So like 405?
Yeah, and it's right up.
Krista McCarville not worried about those stones in the house. Her best advantage is the corner guard and an opportunity to get Kendra around that stone.
No.
Even though it may not be shot, they can worry about the one at the back of the house later.
How much?
We're T on its own. We can't go.
Line's really good.
We're there on its own.
Oh, line's great. Yep, hard.
We're there.
Yep. Whoa, okay, whoa. Line's good.
Really nice, Kendra. Nice shot.
Good shot.
Very nice shot.
Nice shot, Kendra.
Very nice.
It's that great finish that we've talked about that Jamie's been able to give the curlers. Great ice conditions, nice and hard in the morning where they'll slide predictably. Big finish.
I just got a 14.8.
Jamie Barraza, the head ice official, and the luxury for a lot of these players is that they've played on Jamie's ice before, and I think the common thread with his ice is if you hit the broom and throw the right weight, you'll get your curl. If you miss that broom or overthrow it, it's not going to finish for you.
And most of these curlers love that. They do believe that if you throw the rock well, you should make the shot, and if you're outside or inside out, you shouldn't make it. And on Jamie's ice, you won't.
Line's great. You got to get it here. Got to go. Line's great. Go.
Keep going. You got it, Joe.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep.
Still moving. You got it.
We're there.
Yep.
Whoa. No.
Good
Great job.
That's a great example. Some fine curling this morning. Very precise. Phoning a friend.
Happy to see Jamie, too, walking around. Last time we saw him, he had slipped on ice, of all things, and fell, and he had hurt his leg, and so good to see him back at 100%.
Yeah, I think we try it.
Obviously using his Bell smartphone there.
Like that?
Making a call, checking out the ice temperatures. That's my guess, anyways.
we freeze here.
I think that's, I don't know.
It looks hard to get there.
I know I like the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make this.
So you need like hack though.
Yeah.
Let's try and get it right out.
And I think you need
Hack weight.
So try to get to the nose plus. If you can get to the inside, the yellow shot stone goes out the back, and you can see that the yellow stone that is in the 12-foot, that is currently 4th, 5th shot, would also go out.
Kendra Lilly, her final stone here in 3.
No.
Ash!
Whoa. Go, Ash. Hard, Ash.
Ashley Sipola trying to get some extra curl on that stone.
Watch the roll. Yep. Go.
Rolls it right to the Tim Hortons lid. And for now, it is McCarville. Shot stone, lying 1.
Good try.
Yeah. Okay. Reach.
Really is amazing what Rachel Homan has accomplished so far. That Canadian Junior title back in 2010. 3 Scotties championships, now a World Championship. You knew that one she wanted really badly, considering how she performed at the Worlds the previous 2 times. And now, much like we heard from Brad Gushu, his last thing to check off on that resume was that Brier title, and for Rachel it'd be a chance to represent Canada at the Olympics. And just 28 years old.
Weight's good. Whoa. Yep, yep. Whoa. Weight's good.
Clean.
Whoa. Can't. Okay.
She'll pick it out, tick, tick, and actually gets the catcher there. So it is Team Homan lying 3 without Hammer here in the 3rd.
She was worried that might be a little bit too much ice, that it might track on her. She had a couple of catchers.
It didn't really move at all. I guess we could tap it ahead. Yeah. I thought more even do we hit and roll off that.
Okay, like corner freeze that one. Okay. But as much on the nose as we can, but still be shot, right? Mm-hmm. It's pretty quick here, right?
So we can bump it a hair, right?
As long as the line's good,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I think an 05 is close.
Okay.
See, Krista still throws with the hair broom. The only place that you will see that anymore is it is okay as a throwing device, but otherwise the days of the hair are gone.
Yeah, gotta go a little.
Okay,
line's good.
Line's good.
Hard, line's great.
Hard line.
Hard.
It's light.
Hard, hard, hard. Hard, keep going, keep
Go
going.
out, count sensor.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I would like to.
Okay.
What'd you have? 10. You?
Not that fast.
Look off this backing if we're happy.
Good.
Here though, like I overthrew mine.
Oh yeah, I think your rocks are fast.
Like,
but
I think
she
it's
can
like-
adjust from last time. Okay, like if we're a 3 guard, then she has to go out wide.
Okay,
Right?
even if we can bring
Rather
it top
be a
4
3
half
than
buried,
6,
it's still
yeah.
really good.
I think that's too much ice for buried.
Okay, so we're just gonna go top 8.
Yeah. Okay.
So regardless, looks like Krista will have either the in-turn or the out-turn draw. So Rachel trying to take probably the easiest path away, I suppose.
For sure. Would like to force Krista way outside on that out-turn side.
Okay. Do you like that? Think that's max?
Okay.
We got to get to guarding that backing, more importantly.
Yep.
So you hear the call. It's not about over curling or raising. They want to make sure that Krista doesn't have something to come down to with the in-turn.
Yes. So take off and take it a little bit. You guys can get it there.
Yep.
Gotta get to close to center. Edge of 4.
And listen to Joanne and Lisa talk all the way down.
It's close. 4. Clean it. 5. Can we clean?
Oh, no.
Oh, lots of rotation. 6.
Really close.
6.
It's heavy.
Come around.
Yeah.
Can. 5. Can.
Lisa, clean it.
Just Joe.
Coming down. We're really coming down.
Gonna go for weight.
We there?
Joe, take
So
it.
plan
Joe.
B now, they're going to go around their own stone, trying to lock this around.
Really nice.
Right around everything, and she buries it. So the audible.
So that was a really wrong guess. Sorry, Rach. Wrong guess on a lot of things. Where'd that curl come from? 5.
Lisa, clean it.
Just Joe.
Coming down. We're really coming down.
Gonna go for weight.
So wrong guess, Kathy, on the information you think the front end gave to Rachel in that pass?
Yes. So first of all, just great audio by these two women. Joanne Courtney, Lisa Weigel. That shot is made because they were feeding Emma every 6 inches from hog line in exactly where it was. Without that kind of information, you tick on that top yellow one and you don't have that much. Now, it is true that Krista still has that in-turn this way, but she still has to be very precise. And the information you're talking about is they gave Rachel information based on what they thought the speed would be in that path, and it slid further with what she threw.
Yeah, you're on this back one.
And this might be a little bit heavy, as Krista McCarville might need that backing, not a brush to it thus far. And this has to slow down.
Okay.
Will it stop for second stone? Yes, it will. But it is a steal of 1 from Rachel Homan. The audible pays off as she leads by 2.
All of them are like in the corner.
Welcome back to Ottawa, and this really is a must-win situation for John Morris and his team, coming in with that 0-2 record. Final stone in 3 and a chance for a big score.
Well, already line 1, the opportunity here. If you can get to that exposed stone, that yellow stone on the right as you look at it is outcounting the red on the left. And so this is for 3.
Tyrell Griffith walks it in. Jim Cotter calling things in the house, and one look from Mark Nichols, but that is good for 3. So John Morris with the lead by 2 over Brad Gushu as they get set to play in 4. In our feature matchup, Rachel Homan, a steal of 1 in the 3rd end, so she leads by 2. Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay with hammer from the Red Rocks here in 4.
Clean it. Yep. Okay. Clean it, guys. Yes, line. You gotta go.
2.5.
You gotta go.
2.
Hard.
Hard.
Yep. Keep moving. As far as you can drag it. Right.
Go, Em, you got it.
Hard. Hard. Keep going. Yep.
Good sweep.
Fish.
What's going on with those ones? They look like a lot. I don't really understand. Yeah.
Inner line.
I thought those waves were close.
That'll wake you up on a Monday morning, eh? A brush like that, Kathy? The young women working hard.
There's 0 glide.
Half 8 foot.
Well, they're very confused why they're not sliding as far.
Yep.
These teams would have matched stones. Also, they will look to their bench to be matching stones at night, watching what other teams are throwing, or in the case of Rachel, lots of resources in this city to sit in the crowd with binoculars and see teams like Jennifer Jones, for example, that they probably believe in, what they're throwing and throw in those rotation. But you could hear the confusion in Rachel's voice, not sure why Lisa's are doing different things than they expected.
Sarah Potts, the corner guard, and then she goes around it. Sarah's mom, Lorraine Lang, the coach of this team, and there's probably a stressed out gentleman named Rick Lang out there somewhere who's watching his daughter as well. Rick is the Curling Canada national men's coach, but obviously a keen interest in watching his daughter compete this morning for Team McCarville.
Yep. Really hard, Em. Great sweep. Right out, go, go, go. Keep going, go, go, go. Nice sweep, Rach.
She's trying to take that as far over as she can so that she doesn't set up a corner guard on the other side for Krista McCarville.
Little higher.
Gotta curl a bit. Line's good. Gotta curl a bit. Should be fine. Line's good. Stay close, Kendra. No, line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Whoa. Line's good. Whoa. No, 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 no. Good.
Good shot. Shot.
Really nice, Ash. Thanks. Nice. Shot.
Joanne Courtney once again goes after that corner guard, and she'll rip it out of there. And nearly the redirect into the rings.
And Krista will continue to guard that shot stone over in the wings. and worry about how to get her second point
I'm a little
on
wider.
her own stones.
Whoa,
Hair
whoa, whoa.
deeper, little
This is
tighter.
wider. Kendra, you're gonna have to go, I think.
We're pretty tight. Can we wick off this?
We're on that
not
yellow.
right
You
now.
gotta go, Kendra.
Now you can see in release Ashley just
Gotta go,
inside
Kendra, gotta
out,
go,
just
really
a different
hard.
path
Gotta
altogether.
Go, Sarah, go. Go, 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 go. Sorry, you guys. Is that in?
What?
Was that in?
What do you mean?
Like, was it heavy enough that I was gonna go in?
It was normal weight. Yeah, she was through.
On the nose here, Kathy, or do you want to roll under?
A roll under would be great. Because if you leave it out there, your opponent has that.
Whoa. Sorry, Ann. It's all good. Just curling the whole way.
And she'll roll out.
Shoot. Okay. My broom is just stationary. I walked
tricky
literally
surface.
fixed my broom.
Great girl. In the middle? You wanna come here?
No, Sarah likes hitting the middle. Do you ever like hit and roll?
Like the hole?
No, hit
she
and
likes
roll.
hit and roll. Oh, this?
Yeah.
How much can you see?
A little over half.
Okay, I don't mind it.
Do you guys not like that? Yeah.
It's okay.
Like 10?
What do you think? Like, or this?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Or we could go here, just no more.
Okay. Well, 10 and a half's fine.
Okay.
Kendra trying to go through the hole and get to the stone in the 12-foot. Feeling that it's too dangerous to leave for Rachel Homan. Also kind of keeping the blank still on the table.
First got to get by her own red stone.
Sorry.
And will not. And this is one of the positions that we are looking at today. The thirds. We talked about Kendra Lilly in the beginning of the game, how strong she's been. It was the up and down balance that was the bigger issue. 88 and then 74 in that loss. And Emma Miskew, always such a brilliant player. We're used to seeing her in the really high 80s. Right now it is the Scheidegger third, actually, or sorry, third that leads at 87, but key in this game so far, right now, Emma Miskew at 68%, Kendra Lilly at 96. That's a huge difference for what the Skips face.
Carrie Ann McTaggart having a great trials thus far for Team Scheidegger at that third position.
Yeah, we're at 10. 10. 9.
They're 2-0 out of the Lethbridge Curling Club thus far.
Did slow down coming in.
Yeah. It's really slowed down hogline in, but
You're probably about back
it
four.
ran though, because I didn't think I threw a ton of weight on that. I liked it out of your hand, and the way it was running, I thought maybe 10, but probably like
Back
8.
four.
Yeah.
It's a good tap weight.
Yeah, it was perfect.
That's good communication for Emma, just really wanting to find out, not, I see the results, but what she's saying is, so tell me if I don't hit that, where is it going? Because she heard Joanne say 10 right away out of her hand, so she's thinking, I'm going through the house, and she needs to know that in case she's throwing a draw, get the next end to the 4-foot, how much less she needs to throw. Always talking.
Got a curl, it's coming.
Just too many unforced errors from Team McCarville thus far in this game.
Was that up too?
I thought it was a little firm.
A little firm, not enough to do that though. I think she's just not released.
Yeah, just sliding that way.
Because where the ice was, I mean, we didn't even get to the brooms.
I thought you released
No.
the sign. I thought you were just sliding that way, and then when you released, like a good. I thought you had a good release. Look at that one. Carried.
Let's ask her. Okay, I think this is a really nice spot, hey? Okay. Reach. Please.
Give me my last rock. The same rock you've been throwing? My last one?
Yep.
What's that one? What's ideal and what's tolerance here?
Gotta be in front of the tee, obviously.
Okay. Past that one?
Yeah. Okay. Right the 4 is fine. Okay. Even if you're wide open edge on edge, it's fine. Okay. Okay.
Based on M's, it seemed to be running okay. We're in a newer line, right?
This is M's line.
Okay.
Then it's nice and quick.
Yeah.
I think you can throw a hair less.
Chance to put some more pressure on Krista McCarville this morning.
Line's good. Way close. Easy, Joe. Off for line. Jeez, I'm backing it up. Off for line.
Trying to bury around their stone in the top of the 8-foot.
You heard at the very last second there, Joanne Courtney saying, hey, you can be a hair less.
Gotta go, wait. Come on. Get it past it. You got it. Go. You gotta go. Come on. Come on, Lisa. More. Go. Yeah. Okay, it's fine.
And they said edge on edge was all right. And they do lie too here without hammer in 4.
I love it. So 14-9, like it's fast. Okay. 14-9.
Well, you should touch that a little bit.
Like you mean hit and roll behind there?
Well, no, even just in the 8-foot there to be shot. We just have to make sure that we score. Yeah. So if we...
Yeah, we're touching it for sure if we're rolling.
Yeah, even if you just roll for shot over there.
Okay.
Like we just have to make sure we score.
Yeah. Okay, let's go 9.5.
Yeah?
Yeah. It should go, I'm thinking.
Okay. Because it would just come off the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, the Homan team is still really talking about paths and spots as a group, trying to ensure that they've got things figured out.
Over, but
yeah. What kind
For
of
this
weight?
team, it's not just enough about making the shot. They want to understand why it's doing. Sweepers need to know what paths they're seeing, the information that they're giving, whether it's valid, whether it's a rock thing that they didn't know about.
Oh, solid.
Always trying to learn.
Krista McCarville, her first here in 4, facing a couple of yellow Homan stones. And she'll bang it basically right on the nose.
Okay.
But will not get shot.
cross that line and it goes.
Yeah.
Both Homan and McCarville have allowed 4 stolen ends so far this week, second worst among the women's field. Val Sweeting leads in that department with 6, so obviously a stat that both teams would like to improve on.
Okay, I'm just gonna run right. Shouldn't curl too much. I don't mind less. I don't want to get too far off the line.
How are you throwing this?
Straight through. You should be able to hold this. Doesn't curl. It's good.
Control.
Can't.
You will clean.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Needs a roll to not set up the double.
Yes.
Nice shot. Good call, Em.
Thanks. Great line call.
Really nice.
The broom down right away for the draw, but is the double there for the blank, Kathy, if she chose to play that?
You know what, it's tough, Brian, because it's if they were closer together, it would be a lot easier, but you're having to hit about, you know, a third of that, 2/3 of that stone, and you may wind up rolling out and jamming. And at this point, Krista McCarville needs to change the tide, needs to score in an even end, get that momentum back or shifting, and the draw is the best way to make that happen.
Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay, her final stone here in 4, and a chance to put her first points
Line's good.
Looks like
on the board on this Monday morning against Rachel Homan. Just a light scrub thus far from Sipala Potts as they walk this stone in.
One. Nice, Krista.
A nice draw weight there from Krista McCarville as she gets herself on the board. Homan leads after 4.
I love playing in the trials. It's one of my favorite events. You know, you work 4 years to get here. I live for this stuff.
I can't imagine the pride that you would have at that moment when you're first, you know, walking out at the Olympics.
Briars and Worlds are nice, but you know, this would be even nicer for sure. Just the kind of the one thing that myself I haven't won.
any one of us who's here, if they tell you they're not dreaming about that, they're either lying to themselves or to you. I mean, that's the ultimate for us.
To be able to slide over the Olympic rings and to be able to call ourselves Olympians forever is the biggest honor I think you could really have.
I think it would mean the world, of course. It would be a dream come true. It would be the most unbelievable feeling I could ever really experience in curling.
I've been thinking about the trials for the last 4 years, thinking about the Olympics the last 4 years, so to represent Canada at the Olympics would be a lifelong dream.
It's very special getting to wear the maple leaf and represent your country, whether it's a World Championships or an Olympics, and desperately you want to win for not only yourselves but for your nation.
That is what it's all about this week at the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings, as we will send 2 teams to the Olympics in South Korea, Pyeongchang, as it gets closer each and every day, and same goes for championship weekend here. The top 3 teams on the men's and women's side will make the playoffs. The top team in the round robin directly to the final, and it will be fantastic as we get closer to Sunday for both the men's and the women's finals. And both these women would love to be there in our feature game. It is Team McCarville taking on Team Homan. Krista with a nice draw there in 4 to pick up her single, but it is Rachel leading 2-1 with Hammer here in 5, throwing the yellow rocks.
I'll just go down the outside. I'm going to stop going down because I feel like it's just... That rock just doesn't have a break point. Like, even when we went over the hog line, it still hadn't... In the house.
So firm belief that Lisa Weagle's rocks are not matched, or one doesn't do what another does. You heard Joanne say every time I go down, so even when she's putting the broom on the ice to clean, they're figuring out that that is straightening it out enough that it's something that they just will leave it alone.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Okay, you're nosing. You're good. Good. That, my first rock definitely cuts, eh?
They're signaling something on their yellow, too. Lisa's second one is very straight,
but I also think they might get a little fooled by...
Even my second one, if they had...
Nice shot, Ash.
Where is that full rock? Oh, yeah, one side.
Here,
a little easy, eh?
Just a little.
Joanne Courtney trying to clean up a little bit of this mess of red rocks.
Take it in.
Bangs it back and picks out that back red as well. Nice shot from Joanne Courtney. One other game on the ice this morning is John Morris taking on Brad Gushu, and Morris struck with a big 3 in the third end. Here in 4, though, final stone belongs to Brad Gushu, throwing those red rocks, and this looks to be, I think they're just playing the hit
Chance
for 2.
For 2, you bet. But just a quiet wait, because you can see that the second shot stone is not that far away. Probably all of it available to Brad from the hack, but just. So just a soft weight shot. At one point, it looked like he was going to get 3 or even more back in this end. So lots of rocks in play.
Final stone here from the reigning Brier and world men's champ. Gallant, Walker, his front end. Mark Nichols in the house calling line. Got to get it by their own red stone, and they do. Nice little tap there for 2. And they tie up the game, 3-3 after 4. And I still remember after they won that Brier in St. John's, Kathy, I don't think in my time I've ever seen the Brier tankard in a mosh pit in St. John's and the fans grabbing it. It was very cool. Pretty neat sight out there on the East Coast. And they're looking to keep that momentum going here in Ottawa.
Sorry. Okay.
You want to just go
just
there?
That way. Yeah.
Okay. 9.5.
Yep. Low solid. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
I got 9.9.
Okay.
And the shooter will hang on.
I didn't think it was solid, but I didn't think it was 9.9.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. He's got his little lunch kit full of some Timbits.
Young man, just come right up to the booth. Come join us.
He's got his Canada sweater.
That's a sharp look. Fans, young and old here.
He's a styling guy.
What a cute young man there.
Wait's good. No.
I don't think Jacques was ever that cute.
Never.
Of course, he didn't dress him very well either.
We should point out to the viewers that Jacques is your son.
Yes, that little guy is not.
Just throwing out random names in the booth, Kathy.
Ashes was 10-6, so.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. 10, just 10. Lead. Just 10.
Yeah!
Yep. Hard, really hard. Hard. Please, guys, hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Oh, boy.
Down. Yeah.
And that's that little bit of a roller coaster ride that we've seen from some great shots that she made earlier.
Hard, 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 hard.
Chance for Rachel Homan now to split the house. Utilize the corner guard on the other side.
It's a good ad. A little more than last time. Yep. Weight's good. 4 or 5. Yep. 5. Yep. Mine only. Weight's good.
Room. Tons of room.
6.
Lots of room. Whoa, it's wide open.
7. Whoa. 6. Front of the tee. Off. Stay close, please. Never, never,
No.
never, never. No, 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 no. Can't. No.
Oh.
Good. Beauty.
Good draw weight as Team Homan lies 2 here in 5 with hammer.
Good. I mean, you should know this spot well, though.
Oh, and there's Grandpa Earl. Obviously a very popular figure out here, watching not only his son, but of course the team that he coached for a very, very long time.
I think it's that same
And what a
speed,
classy man. He continues to put so much back into the community. My kids were both here earlier this year in October for the big OVCA spiel that is one of the best super spiels for juniors that exists in the country. And Earl started that years ago as a way of trying to get juniors better by coming together and playing each other. And he showed up. He was at the club. He talked to the teams after he came, and he talked to my girls after they lost. And it's just that positive, you know, take something out of everything that you play and find a way to strive to be better. Has done so much for the game beyond the winning that he did on the ice.
Did a pretty good job coaching his son as well, I would say, as he's got to be very proud. And those youngsters watching Uncle Johnny Moe on the ice this morning, taking on Brad Gushu.
Okay.
Well, she sticks around for second shot. And in a place that it cannot be removed. Good line call to make sure that they got by that. Oof.
Not quite feeling the kick, eh? No. Like I find I'm either getting really low or too high.
And that's the feel we talked about in the beginning. You heard Krista just say, I'm not feeling the kick. The speed at which you come out, where your drive is from, where you get your feel from draw weight, is not in your hand. It is in the speed that you kick out of the hack.
It should be pretty close to what you've been throwing. Do we know this line?
Or no?
If anything, a little faster.
This is wider than your line. That's what I'm thinking. So. So same way?
Yeah.
I think that's there.
Line's good.
7.
Oh.
8.
Oh.
Can't. There's lots of rotation.
7. Okay, it's curling now, but we still only want just back 4.
Don't need 2.
8. It's got to be an 8 foot.
Yeah. Don't need 2.
Okay, just
What does lots of rotation, Kathy, do to a draw like this?
It makes it go a lot farther because it spins more across the surface. It doesn't allow it to travel east-west, if you will, as much. And when your rock moves more to the side, the weight also comes off because it travels at a bigger distance.
That's really fast. That middle trough. Yeah. That was Emma's that she made the freeze with. That was the 4.
Just gone into a trap. You think if it
Yeah.
crashed into her, it would have been like that 4?
I think if it come in the middle.
Okay. Kind of weight?
10.
So nose hit here, but then Homan will obviously have a chance for the 2 there. Kathy is just the best Krista can do.
It is.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Hard.
Right to it, Sarah. Hard.
Want to hold the shooter.
10-8. Okay. It's fine.
And it does just stick around for shot stone. So
Yeah.
for Rachel Homan, it will be the hit for 2 and a chance to take a commanding lead through 5.
Here was normal. She was really positive when we swept really hard for nose. Okay. So I think here was down normal. Okay.
Hey, Rach, we seen this line?
Yeah.
How's this gonna run?
It should curl up at the end.
Okay, how much weight?
Down normal.
Okay, let's nose it.
It should come back and it's real deep, so it'll have more room to curl.
Nose hit for 2.
No,
Weight's good.
no. Off.
Just down normal.
No.
Never.
Final stone, Rachel Homan.
One.
And the shooter spills out and an unforced error. So just the single, but it is Rachel Homan leading through 5.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, opportunities, chances denied seems to be a little bit of a story in the first 5 ends. They've talked a lot about the rocks and the ice. And Brian is with Emma Miskew. Maybe we'll learn more.
Emma, you guys lead through 5, which is great, especially in a field as tough as this. How would you assess you and your team's play through the first part of this game?
Pretty good. We're still, it's like a new sheet today, so we're trying to learn the ice and get an idea of what it's doing. So there's a few lines that we don't quite know yet, and we're rolling out on a lot of hits, but we're just trying to stay tough and learn from every shot.
Are there a few tricky stones out there? We're lucky to hear and listen in your conversations, and you're still working out maybe some stones or some paths out there.
Yeah, the rocks for the most part are pretty good, but there's always a couple that are just different from the other ones, so we just want to make sure those ones aren't the ones Rachel's throwing. But other than that, they're pretty good. We're trying to shuffle them around a little.
We asked Rachel this, and I can ask you. You've known for a long time. You'll be playing at this event in Ottawa. What's it like to finally have things underway?
Oh, it's awesome, and the crowd here is great. This is like a Monday morning 9 a.m. draw, and there's tons of people here. So we're really feeling the hometown love, and we're enjoying every moment.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at the numbers now after 5, brought to you by Ford of Canada. Proud partner with Curling Canada for 23 years. Well, the numbers on the bottom suggest it's a relatively easy game in terms of numbers. Sarah Potts, we talked about her numbers early, 98% is a lead, so she's starting the McCarville team off right, but with that last shot rollout by Rachel Homan, that was her only half shot, was 100% till then, really has held her team in. For Krista McCarville, needs to find that feel.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like cashmere. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
it can be a bit overwhelming to look at the field in this kind of event and to think about, you know, who you're facing and what's on the line. But, you know, Grand Slam events are every one of the top teams in the world, not just in Canada. So we feel very prepared for that. I mean, it doesn't make it any easier, but we're used to looking at the draw and going, holy.
We love our sport and we love our team, so we just like to go out there and have fun, and obviously we're competitive and we're serious, but we find that we're more successful when we're positive and happy, so we try and keep that attitude while we're out on the ice.
And that is the matchup this afternoon. It is a battle of Southern Alberta. Casey Scheidegger, great story thus far at 2-0. And the former Canadian champ, Chelsea Carey, also perfect thus far. Vic, Cheryl, Russ will join our coverage later on today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5. Welcome back inside Canadian Tire Center. Home of this week's Tim Hortons Roar the Rings. And Rachel Homan a chance to score 2 in 5.
On that first slide,
just a slight miss results in the single, so Homan leads 3-1, but it is Krista McCarville throwing the Red Stones with hammer here in 6.
Yeah.
Well, you heard what Emma said to you, Brian, just that they're trying to find, or they're not trying to, they're finding new paths all the time. You just hate to leave those points on the table when you have a wide open hit for 2. Didn't feel like Rachel had overthrown that by any stretch of the imagination.
Fight to go.
Just did not finish as she wanted it to.
Not curling. Back 8. Stay close.
Just
close.
there.
Coming.
We'd like to
Kendra.
go.
Kendra, go.
Kendra, she's saying go.
Kendra, go. Okay.
Weight was fine.
You hear the Kendra go, and I know with the new broom heads and everyone on the same page after the fabric controversy of years past now, but people still try that directional sweeping. You still buy into it, Kathy? Does it still make a difference?
You know what, not in any shape or form the way that it used to, but there still is the belief that one sweeper, you know, in that direction will, especially with a lot of the really stronger players putting a lot of PSI on the broom head, will impact the course of the stone. Not, like as I say, Brian, not like it used to, but for sure, even if there's just that little bit that you can get out of it, it's worth trying.
Yeah, Sandra.
Tough line call.
Tough line calls. Well, that's tough with that rock, too.
Yeah. Even. You don't like this, Sarah, like that much? Are you okay with this?
Well, no one else is siding with me, so yes.
Okay, back 8 for me. Like a 90?
Yeah.
So a little discussion about whether they're all on board for this shot or not. It sounded like Kendra was not particularly sure. Sarah, I'm not sure which, and I think that the concern just is that you don't want to group stones in the 4-foot when you have hammer. It makes it difficult to find a way in to score your second.
Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, whoa, yes, whoa, yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good. Nice shot. Was I okay on my second one, Chris?
Yeah, I guess like I gave her about this much less ice.
Yeah, no,
quite a bit more weight.
Even at the hogline, I
shot,
thought it looked good. Like,
yeah.
Are we shot?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
For a high 14? Yeah.
I don't think you are. Doesn't appear to be.
Come close. Yep. Wait close. Line. 5. 6. Whoa. I don't think so. Wait only. 5 steps. Yeah, line. You gotta go. All the way. Gotta go.
One other game on the ice this morning, and we will keep you up to date. Every storyline, every rock, every shot. Brad Gushue, John Morris in a 3-3 tie. Final stone to come from the Olympic gold medalist from Vancouver in 2010.
And it looks like he needs to get full button in order to score. That stone at the back of the 4-foot is biting the button, I believe.
Needs to curl a lot.
John Morris skipping this team, throwing the final stones as well. It's not to be as Jim Cotter looks on. This team, remember, made it all the way to the final in Winnipeg before losing to Brad Jacobs. So it is Gushue, a steal of one. Nice double in our feature matchup as both yellows go.
Very nice.
Ashley Sipola.
It's fifth end. My box is empty. I need more donuts. It's like you going upstairs first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Trying to find my coffee.
Gotta go. Whoa. Okay, well, we're rolling out anyway. Okay. Nice toss, Sam.
Well, it's just at least
There?
it frees up the corner.
Like that?
Is my only thought.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay.
We just got to stick around, right? Go here. Okay, Kendra.
You don't have to hit this stone if you don't want to. You could go around the center again.
Yep. Normal. Hard. Really hard. Gotta go. Hard. Hard. Oh.
And the sigh there from the skipper, because that stone does not touch any paint.
I mean, at least we still have a buried rock. Well, they're calling it around.
Here,
fine.
wait, let's take it Easy peel.
Easy peel.
Just a hair low. Yep. Pretty big. Yes. Whoa. Yep. Really hard.
Bang it back, Emma Miskew, right on the money. Kathy, I talked with their coach, Adam Kingsbury, about the moments and about being in their home city of Ottawa. And is it a curse to have all this pressure? Is it a blessing to be at home? And he said after their opening loss, there was no panic button. They weren't even close to a panic button. They went to the patch. They signed autographs. They were in good spirits. They took the ride back to the house. They were chatting. They were communicating. This team actually spent their own money and bought a whole bunch of Team Homan shirts, thousands of them. They're going to be handing them out all week long. And they want to remember, hey, this could be the last time we ever have this opportunity in our home city. We're going to have a great time. We're going to enjoy the experience. And that should also translate on the ice. And I think we're seeing that. They picked up a win over Tippin, and now they have the lead here over McCarville after their opening game loss to a team who's playing outstanding. Chelsea Carey, a former Scotties champion, and full credit to the way Chelsea Carey has come out of the gate and the way that her and her team is going at it thus far.
Too far for me.
I think you have to really enjoy the home experience. It happens so rarely. We saw a great example of that last year with Brad Gushue in Newfoundland. First game, they came out very tight, said they were super nervous, felt the weight of the entire community and the province, and then they just flipped the switch and decided to enjoy it and played so much better, which is why so many of these teams you will hear say they just want to have fun. And you do. This is not your job. This is your pastime. It is what you choose to do because it is your passion. And if you're not enjoying it, you're playing pretty tight and you're not going to get the results you will if you're playing more loose, more relaxed, and because you want to.
Never.
Jennifer Jones certainly embraced that moment in Winnipeg 4 years ago.
Okay.
It's interesting. A couple times we've seen Rachel now, those open hits, and just a little bit off.
They're going to split?
Well, if being near home helps, take a look at her track record anywhere near Ottawa. So Sorel Tracy, Kingston, Montreal, St. Catharines. Great record, 94%, and came home with 4 gold medals. When you get her further away from home, still performs pretty well, but not nearly the kinds of results. So if you follow this through, and this being in her hometown, should be good stories by next weekend for Rachel Homan.
Well, she did do pretty good away from home in Beijing when she won that gold medal. So we're going to go with that too,
sure,
Kathy. See, I'm a glass half full kind of guy unless it's red wine or coffee. Then it's usually empty and I'm looking for more.
So we're going for like back 8-ish.
Yeah. Sorry,
back 8 weight.
Yeah, I want to make sure we're in the rings weight, right?
So a chance to split
Should be the same
here and get 2 of those stones in the house. Just rub that one that was hit on the very first shot by Kendra Lilly.
Definitely. We're all there.
Where?
We're through.
Almost through.
Close. Whoa. Through. Whoa. Need that rock.
Hoping for the split off her own red.
Whoa. Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa, Ash. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We needed it thinner. Thicker.
No, thinner.
Thinner, I think.
Thinner would be
You needed to hit less.
Well, just because we hit it so
we
hard.
need to hit more of it.
Really? I think thinner, personally. It depends. Thinner if you're going to grab the top of the ring.
Need to hit a little more.
Or thicker if you're going to, like, anywhere but right there.
You just graze that stone, it goes in, and you also have your shooter go underneath the guard.
Do you think this is max ice or minimum?
I think it's good ice.
Okay.
So board.
Up to speed in this line.
Yeah. How are you throwing this?
It hangs for a while here.
Okay.
Straight through.
Okay, board weight.
Up to speed, eh?
Yep.
Job is never done for the fifths. You saw in the background Scott Pfeiffer, who is the fifth for Kevin Cooey. The binoculars out, not because he has bad vision. He's looking at what the other skips are choosing to throw with their final stones, scouting rocks.
Good throw, Rach.
Throw, Rach.
Rachel Homan right on the nose.
Weight was perfect.
Weight is max ice, I think.
It's hard to look at, though. We haven't seen it yet, so I think you had to play it that way.
That's the weight for hits, eh? Threw well.
Yeah. That was perfect weight.
It's like Ash.
And that's the difference. That one little miss on the first rock by Krista McCarville. If that red stone
Looks good.
happens to be a biter, then a chance for the 2. And now the blank is on for the skip from Thunder Bay.
Well, and for Krista, that weight was pretty good. She had 2 options on that. If she does hit it thicker, both stick around, and she's in the open. But if she hits it a little bit thinner, not only does she graze it on, but she rolls behind the guard and may have scored 2. Instead, it is a blank attempt.
Nice throw.
And that attempt is good.
Watch out for that rock, Kendra. What? Sarah thought it could possibly jam. I did that. I'm like,
Blank on the board. That young lady with hammer when we return, down by 2. The 2017 MLS Cup comes your way Saturday. Toronto FC, Seattle squaring off in a rematch of last year's championship match. You can watch it 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, TSN 1, 4, and 5, with the Parliament buildings in the distance and some Ottawa trivia for you, Kathy. You work in the nation's capital. You should know all this stuff.
Often, not always. I live in Winnipeg.
What was Ottawa formerly known as? Do you know?
I do know the answer to this.
Oh, really? You can't Google.
No, like when you tell me the answer, I'm going to be like, yes, of course.
Okay, it was Bytown, and then in 1855, it was incorporated and named Ottawa.
And there is a Bytown market.
And now you know.
In this city.
Welcome back to our coverage. Monday morning, education time with Kathy Gauthier.
With Brian Woodrick.
The education continues. It's an education for me. Don't kid yourself. Blank in that 6th end, courtesy Krista McCarville. So she is down by 2. Throwing the red rock. She has hammer here in 7. And there you see Team Homan. Couple stones in play, one behind that tee line, and the corner guard. And just before we went to break, those Tim Hortons cups, they're dangerous. You see sometimes those red stones, they get sort of camouflaged in there, and there is a corner guard that was put up by lead Sarah Potts as her second is on the way. And that stone I'm talking about is to the left of your screen right there in the cup.
Yeah. How those wings are fast.
What is it?
And that might have just held on.
Hard to tell.
Wow, I did not think that was that heavy.
I didn't think we had to go, but...
What?
I mean, I thought it was up, but not that much.
Thought it was close. I didn't even like watch it because I'm like, okay, it's in the back, but...
Stooping weight.
So what does that conversation tell you, Kathy? Unforced errors. I mean, we're in the 7th end. If you think that the stones, if there's an issue, you either maybe have to put that in your memory bank and deal with it, or what are you taking away from these conversations at this point of the game?
Well, with Sarah's comment just now, I don't think that she was suggesting that it was the rock by any means. She seemed to feel that her kick speed was good, that she knew it might be deep, but never for a moment thought that it would slide to the back of the house or out. We're not quite sure. And so that is just that whole little bit of regrouping and thinking and talking. For sure, the difference in communication between the Homan team that work at that full time and the McCarville team, there's not as much discussion about paths and where we've been and are we feeling that it's sliding as much. And that is something that helps just remind the thrower in the hack where they're going, when they threw their last.
You might have to go for
just all those extra thinking things that you do to try to help you execute at your best.
I guess in defense of Sarah, we just saw Joanne Courtney in that same path, and that looked to have slid quite a bit as well. Maybe just a little fast path in the ice here over on sheet A.
Don't want to. Way over curling. It's gotta sit. It's gotta sit. Sit. Sit, sit, sit.
Okay.
Good shot, Ash.
Okay. That is fast, eh?
Yeah. What was that?
It looked a little,
I know.
inwards.
What was that?
Because I didn't want to add any. Like
10.
That's a very good shot. Not only is it fully buried, but it's in front of the tee line. I'm not surprised Rachel's going to peel this given the score and how good that stone was.
So I'm trying to just kind of be soft.
Yeah.
Clean. Yep. Clean. You're good. Good, Joe. Good brush. I don't think I'm gonna wear this shirt again. It like rides up constantly, like just a bit too snug. So if I have to throw that 2 again, I think it's
what they did. Yeah. It's
Weight's good.
Hey, line's good.
Line's good.
Replacing the guard, just removed by Rachel Homan.
We're almost tight.
Line's good.
No, we're halfway.
Easy. No.
Hands are
Don't
clean.
clean yet. Okay, maybe a little bit. Yep.
Half. Line's good. Half.
Half.
Yep. Go.
Hard.
Move. Hard.
Sarah.
Hard.
Go.
Keep going. Go.
30-year-old Ashley Sipola. Second stones for this team. Throws up another corner guard, a little bit higher.
Partially open on the outside.
3/4 jams. Okay. Want to throw here?
Now that red stone looks like a donut just waiting to be dipped into that coffee. There, Kathy.
It's been floating.
Poor little guy with his Timbits box. You've been trying to find him in the crowd since.
Yeah, down normal's good.
I'll have to tweet at him.
You clip the top in front of ours, it's not awful.
It's a good view of what Emma can see from the hack. Probably a third to a half. And you heard Rachel say they're playing it tight. If she gets the guard, she gets the guard.
Yes, you gotta go. Down normal. Off. Okay. Shot him.
Very nice.
Thanks. That was a good release. Yeah.
Not a lot of room between the guard and the sliding stone.
Something different.
Great
Sometimes
brushing by Lisa and Joanne. Just gets by.
I know. Curled the whole
right to the nose.
I added. Yeah. Just here.
And for line.
Line's good. Yep. Hard.
It's light.
Hard. Yeah, it looks really light. Go. Hard.
Keep going.
Hard.
Keep going. We got it.
Keep going on it. Go. Hard.
Go.
And the skipper out to help out here, trying to drag it into the paint.
Keep going.
And it will bite top 12. It is still home in line 1, 2, and 3.
What? Oh, yeah, third was the only.
Yeah, and the other game on the ice this morning is Brad Gushu, John Morris. It is Gushu leading 4-3, but Morris with hammer in 7. Pretty much a must-win for Johnny Moe. He comes in with an 0-2 record.
Oh, that's there. Oh, no.
3.
Okay, clean it.
Not in. Not in. 4. Get off. I think we're 5. Can't be in. 5.
We're in that fast line.
Yeah. We chew it? Never. No. Can't.
Don't touch it.
Rachel's looking for a guard to put a lot of pressure on Krista McCarville.
Okay.
They called a 5.
And slide as slow as you want. If you add, it's a disaster.
I think you can double
Try
it
that
all this
way.
way.
No.
So what she's talking about, Kathy, is your foot speed. If you do it with your leg, if you push it with the hand, you're not able to judge what's going on.
Well, no, more that, you can slide really slow because it's very quick, but as soon as you extend it all, it's just going to continue to slide. It is very, very quick this morning. We've talked about 14.5, 15 between the hogs. So it does go.
Yep, big. Whoa.
And time to try remove some of that mess out front.
Well, she needs to get the shot stone off the pot. Right now, no chance to get shot. Nicely done.
As Kendra Lilly gets a little bit of that yellow granite moving. It is still shot stone. Team Homan, though, back 4.
Thank goodness.
Well, she definitely got them out of a lot of trouble, Brian. Opened up the front, and most important, that shot right on the button did not allow a chance for Krista McCarville to get shot if she didn't move it. And she definitely does that.
Yeah. And I don't mind this draw. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I don't mind this. What it's been? It's fast. Yeah. No, it's real fast. Has she thrown this line yet?
So I was drawing to here.
No, only her and only Emma has.
So it's probably just a hair more than right there. Well, I had one at a couple
So if we're,
earlier where I
no,
didn't
she's talking about where we were taking for over there. So this will run nice.
Yep.
She's got to feel like a top She threw that one back 8 foot. I think adjust from there. It's a similar. Okay.
We've seen this line, eh? A couple times.
This is a little wider.
Much.
I think it'll be fast, like the one you threw to back 8 in the 5th end. I think
they seem to be running fast to the wings.
Just need a piece of the 8.
Yeah.
So right now it is Rachel Homan lying 2 and a chance to lock a third one in there.
Nice extension, top 8.
And you might be wondering why she's not guarding without last rock. It's because that rock is behind the tee line. It would allow Krista to get around and to be shot. And then Rachel's having to make a very precise shot. Feeling at this point that even if Krista McCarville goes to play a freeze and makes it perfectly, because of the upweight ability of Rachel Homan, she'll be able to get rid of both of them.
7. Highs and curl. No, can't.
No.
8.
No. Let's go right back.
Right back. Gotta go all the way back. No. Highs and curls and in.
To my broom.
Yep.
Can't hurt it.
Whoa.
Go.
Gotta go, Lise. Gotta go.
Lisa Weagle,
Okay, Rach, that's
a few
good.
last scrubs, and they are lying 3 without hammer here in 7.
Okay. I should have stopped her.
Yeah.
You had to be there. Backswing. Like,
Like, this is going to tell her less.
6 feet less.
I guess we went kind of past the curl point. Yeah.
Option.
Yeah. Just doesn't seem like it goes along with the having to score mentality.
I know. I just was trying to think of what the options were.
Okay, 9.5, roll in front.
Okay. There might be something under that just when I moved it. Clean it good.
So Krista planning to play the hit and roll. The roll towards the stone just thrown by Rachel Homan.
Just the way this game has gone on, Kathy, you really get the sense that if McCarville's going to battle back and put some pressure back on Homan, it's up to this young woman right here, Krista McCarville, to create a little bit of her own magic. Her first here in 7.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Hard, you gotta go hard!
Need that perfect roll in front, and she'll bang it on the nose.
kind of jumped it right out of her hand. I could
Is
tell.
that down?
No, no, but I don't think it was firm.
No.
I could just tell we were too close to the 9-4.
Between a 9-3.
Yeah.
Okay. It's better to roll high anyways. It's better to roll high.
The closer to center, I think this will move a little bit more.
How much weight? Okay.
So just a foot more mount.
How are you throwing this?
Same as on the other one. Straight through.
Hair quiet. Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Yes. Whoa, whoa. Clean.
Rachel Homan, her final stone here in 7.
Run a bit. Yep.
Bang.
Good.
And like that, Homan lies 3, so the force is on. It'll be the hit for 1 for Krista McCarville here in 7.
It's nice and gradual there.
I think that's good though.
She changed the spot a little bit, and we've seen it track on the center line. And so for Krista has to throw it on the center line. It can run for a while before it makes its move. So objective for Team Homan done. Forcing your opponent and also giving her a bit of a different place to hit.
Yeah, if you get off. Yeah, center, that's when you can see her. Yeah.
Here more if anything. Yep.
Facing 3. Final stone here for Krista McCarville in 7.
I'd like to hear a whoa. Yeah, right to it, right to it. Good shot.
And right on the nose, McCarville comes through in a must-make. In the 7th end, she's down by 1. Rachel Homan with Hammer when we come back. About 30 minutes west of downtown Ottawa, we're in Canada, Ontario. Home of the Ottawa Senators. They are currently on a 7-game road trip. They'll take on the Anaheim Ducks out west on Wednesday as we take over the Canadian Tire Center here for the Olympic curling trials. Krista McCarville picking up the single in 7. It is Rachel Homan leading by 1 with Hammer throwing the yellow stones.
And trying for the tick shot.
What? The edge of rock with that rock. It's just high side. There's no risk of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
For a little
It's over.
Much.
It's over.
Whoa.
Where?
Over. Line's good.
No, not quite.
Little higher than half.
Okay,
That's fine. Whoa.
Okay, over and off. It's over curling now. Over and off.
Whoa.
Over and off. It's. Well, I know. I just. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh, it's gotta sit. Okay.
I thought that was too much.
Okay. Okay, let's make this good. Yeah, you got it, Lise.
I think that's a lot of ice.
Okay.
So
She just tightened it a little. Clean. Just 11. Just 11. No.
No.
Yep.
No.
No. Just 11.
Not
10.
on it. Not on it.
Hard, Joe. Hard, Joe. Hard.
Okay. Good.
That's a good shot. That's the tick shot. Got it off. That center line opened it up a little bit and rolled in as well. Something that Krista McCarville will have to be aware of.
Good shot, Lise.
She will take some risk down 1 without in this 8th end, but does not want to give up the farm in this 1 end.
So for viewers watching at home, maybe not familiar with the rule, Kathy, could have Lisa Weigel thrown a heater and removed her own yellow stone. Yeah.
Absolutely, you can do whatever you want with your own
Mine's
stones
good.
in terms of removing them from play. You just can't remove your opponents, and sometimes people forget that you can manipulate your own stone and get rid of it if it's in your way.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's curling.
You just kind of get caught up in the, oh, I can't hit. Yeah, you can.
Sorry, is that just a little soft on my second
I
one?
thought just a little bit softer than your
Just because
first
I'm
one.
trying to throw it so
This is
light.
important. I know, yeah.
I knew I'm like, I needed to slide even slower.
What was that?
Thin, eh? Just thinking that would be good, but
Just if I ever.
pretty thin. Yeah. Okay.
I like
7/8.
Okay, let's make it. Throw it hard at nose.
Emma coming down just to take a better look
Feels
at what
okay,
the
Joe.
angles are like.
7/8.
No, you can't.
It's close.
Come back.
It's not close. We're gonna hit our own.
Got our own.
It's too bad. The release. Okay. No. Release. Yeah.
So I think right in front is perfect. She
Pretty
said
fast,
I was a little soft on mine because I was trying to throw it so light. So.
Tried to hold on.
Good, we're over.
Ashley Sipola turns 31 on January 21st.
I think.
So a
Mine's
birthday to
good.
celebrate in
Mine's
just
pretty
over
good.
a month's time.
Mine's in June. You can celebrate that.
Really?
in
So,
6.
I'm still working on your Christmas present, and we're already updating. And what are you turning, Kathy?
Back to the game. Turning older. Now that double long guard is just complete respect for the ability of this Homan team to throw a lot of weight and throw it well.
Okay. I'll come up a little bit.
Okay.
Feels fine.
Lisa, anything?
Big weight
Lisa.
again from Joanne Courtney. Bang it back. And she'll stuff the red on the top of the forefoot.
Well, and that's a bad break. She just moved everything around but didn't clear anything.
Good, Joe.
Okay.
Sorry? Yeah.
Between, like, halfway in between those two.
Okay. So halfway.
Okay.
You got it, Kendra.
So like 15?
Yep, it's right up.
And the other problem for Joanne is she rolled her shooter a little bit to the right, and so the run back on Rachel's own is not there anymore.
Update, Brad Gushu, John Morris right next door on sheet B. In a tight game thus far, Filestone from John Morris, and he has the draw for 2.
And boy, they jumped on that as soon as he let it go.
Keep going, stay on it, stay down, stay down. Stay down, stay down, Kat. Stay down.
Catlin Schneider, Tyrell Griffith,
Good scrub, guys.
Jim Cotter. Calling line in the house.
Good sweep, guys.
And nice draw weight from John Morris with his family watching on. He grew up in the Ottawa Valley. Learned how to curl in this area. And what a career he's had since, looking for win number 1, a 5-4 advantage over that man right there, Brad Gushu.
Yeah. Okay. How much? A third to be safe. A third? Goal. I think half them. Hey.
Red across to yellow, drive back to the shot stone.
Yeah. Hold it.
Gotta go.
You got it, Lisa.
Hard.
Oh, plan B.
Just missed it. They were playing to hit that stone a little bit thinner, that second one, so that the yellow would have come back on the red one. Thought it was going to go out of her hand. Just misses going by.
Real close, Em.
So for Team McCarville, they'll continue to try plug up that front and try find a way to generate a steal here in 8.
Okay, whoa, easy, guys, easy.
It's pretty high.
Okay.
Finish it or no?
Yep. Go a little, get them even. Oh, just even. Sit.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Good throw, Kendra.
Did we leave a hole? No way.
No, but there's a double.
Try that. Okay. Think I prefer the end. Can I throw the end? Pardon? Can I have the end? Okay. Cam.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
See you with the Joe. Go, go, go.
And look at the action. They will spill the redstone in for Team McCarville, but
that's okay.
opens up the top.
It does. There's nothing left up front, and that was the biggest concern for Rachel Homan.
Nice shooting, Em. Thanks. 2 good ones. So close on you first. Thanks.
That's what I mean, like straight up from here.
Wild thing.
Anything on the
Go Johnny Mo.
Scouting rocks early.
Go Johnny Mo. Most people learn to say mom or dad first, but go Johnny Mo works just as well.
His sister, and obviously he's a proud uncle.
Yeah, so a little
And the kid's got to be happy too. Johnny Mo coming in, he was averaging just 2 points per game this week. Hey, he's got 5 this morning against Team Gushu, and obviously that little guy, he's got the scouting report there with the binoculars, scouting rocks for Uncle Johnny, I'm sure.
So we're thinking like a little bit tighter than Kendra's.
Yeah.
Not tight, but definitely maybe
Like
closer
middle
than,
of the cups? Yeah. Is that too
yeah, maybe not even that tight, but
just past half.
Just definitely.
You know,
further
we
than-
love the pictures, Kathy, and it's cute as can be, but you think about it, when John Morris was a young guy and his father Earl, years and years ago, well, John was, as a 2 or 3 year old, watching his dad at his first Briar, and it just is one of those things. Your kids love curling now, and they watched you grow into a Scotties champ 3 times, and now look at them go on the junior scene. So it's really cool to see that upbringing and how it grows on you over the years.
It does. You know, you tend to bring your kids to curling clubs not thinking that they're going to play, but, you know, if they would just be at the end of the sheet when I would throw rocks, and they both fell in love with the game. And a quick shout out to Gaetana and her team, Mackenzie Zacharias, her sister Emily, and Ashley. They won the Manitoba Curling Tour Championships yesterday in Manitoba, which is the last big event before the junior provincials get underway in a couple of weeks. Teams will be declared across the country. They will head to Shawinigan. I guess you'll be there in Shawinigan calling that
for the juniors.
Canadian juniors.
And it was impressive too, Kathy. Not only can you update each and every game and every sheet, you weren't looking at your iPad at all, keeping tabs on your daughter, were you? Like, not even once or twice.
I was updating 4 sheets. 3 in the building and 1 in Morris, Manitoba.
A little overtime for Kathy Gauthier. Well done.
Well, and they're coached better by Sheldon Zacharias when I'm away. Probably get fired by the time I go home.
Well, you're looking at a former Canadian junior champion right there in 2010, Rachel Homan.
So many. We talked about Julie Tippin, formerly Julie Reddick. These teams that go to the Canadian juniors start their passion for the national stage young.
Bang, bang. And the shooter, will that stick around? Oh, what a shot, Rachel Homan.
Nice.
Catches it in the wings.
What a shot.
Can I sweep those? No.
Did they sweep that?
No, I said, can I?
Oh, great shot. Great one. Really nice shot. Do you want a blank or drop one? Up
9.
Okay.
Should curl, but
yeah,
I think for the 9 it should be fine.
Try to roll if.
So now instead of the draw around that red guard, Krista McCarville has to make a play on this yellow stone. I guess if she was really gutsy, she didn't have to make a play on it. You could try wrap around, but that's pretty dangerous. So she'll elect to play the hit, the safer play, obviously.
Close.
No, no.
I think it's just going to be you, Sarah. I'm going to back off. I roll it a little.
Sarah Potts follows it in, little roll inside. So the blank should be on for Rachel Homan.
Throw.
Yeah.
We're saying we got unlucky to line up the triple seal.
Okay.
Now the end was shaping up for Krista McCarville. But a couple of good shots from Emma.
Yeah, I like it. I like it too.
Cleared on her first, made a huge clear on her second, and a really good shot by Rachel Homan on her first.
Yeah. Okay, just normal.
And that leads to the blank.
Solid. Oh.
Final stone, Rachel Homan.
Okay.
And she will just roll out. So a blank on the board. And the team from Ottawa leads here at the Canadian Tire Center. Welcome back to the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. And if you hope to be a champion at the end of the week, you have to come through in clutch situations, and Rachel Homan had a good one last end.
Well, she did. She had this glimmer of opportunity after it was all Krista McCarville. Full credit to Emma Miskew on her second stone to really open things up. But when she had the chance, didn't jam, makes the double, and sticks around to force Krista to play out in the wings and not be able to utilize that center guard.
The key shot brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Cashmere.
All good. A little heavy. Just a hair, yeah.
As we bring you back inside the Canadian Tire Center.
Go around now? Yeah.
And there's a situation, another blank on the board. Courtesy Rachel Homan. So here in 9, she leads 3-2. She has the hammer, and she's throwing those yellow rocks.
And Krista will go very hard here in 9 for a steal or a force.
Hard, Ash! Go! Keep going, Ash.
Nice shot.
Nice, Sarah.
Sorry, we could have went.
Speed here.
Yeah.
Thinking high 14.
I don't mind going the same way you've been going.
I like that. That comes in nice.
Okay.
Kind of grabbed it.
A little light. Yeah, go.
2-3.
Head down. Still going, Em. You got it. Still going. Come on. Head down for line. Closest we can get. Come on, Lee. Come on, Em. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Come on.
Great sweeping to drag that in for Lisa Weigel. Top 12 buried. Great brushing. And we want to say hi to a number of school kids that are here this morning from
We got lots of time.
St. Paul High School. I don't think they're from St. Paul High School. Also Jack Donahue School. Our Lady of Fatima. About 500 students are here watching the action today. So we say, what's up? Yeah, thumbs up, what's up? Glad you're here taking in the action.
Line's good. Line's good. You have a bit of room right now. Line's great.
And hopefully some of those will at least go home and feel like that's something that they would like to try, the sport of curling.
Hard, Sarah. Go. Hard. Yes, go.
Well, very nice draw. Wait, you saw that huge finish at the end.
Good sweeping. Good shot. Good sweep. Beauty, Ash.
And now that she can, Rachel will try to remove all that front granite. Still very much wanting to blank this end.
Joanne Courtney trying to rip a few out of there. She'll remove the top guard.
Thanks.
This side is just as fast as it's been.
Where are
We're
we?
halfway.
No line. No line at all. Heavy, eh?
Yeah.
You go around it?
No. We're just to it.
I don't know what to do with this.
Can
It's
we-
going to be... Yep. Yep. Hard.
Trying to freeze it on the nose now so that the double is really tough.
Sorry, you guys.
gone.
Oh. Need to clear the front. We can go really thin. You might be able to redirect it this way. Heel. As thin as we can to go over the top.
It might just roll out.
Almost same piece as what I just hit. Quarter rock. You need to hit enough of it. Okay. Quarter rock.
Okay.
Straight
so I
through.
think
You
if
guys
you
can
hit
hold
half,
it here.
it's still better.
Huh?
If you hit half, it's still better than
quarter rock. You guys can hold it here.
Yeah.
Straight through. Hard. All the way. Really hard. Hard, Lise. Roll it off.
Joanne Courtney
Great shot.
Very nice.
gets everything going out front, and the only stone left is that lonely McCarville red, top
Great
four.
sweep.
And a great example of the drag effect where those stones were frozen, and if you watch the second stone, it comes straight forward.
Just past half.
And even though that's removing their own, as you remember that the key for Rachel Homan is to blank this ninth end to have the advantage on hammer coming home, that shot has just created the opportunity for sure.
Half-ish. How did that go? Close to mine.
Yeah.
What's that?
Little past half. Don't want to.
Close, Ash. Yep, go, Ash, go. Hard, both of you,
In the meantime,
go.
for Krista McCarville, she still has the stone in the house.
Hard,
We'll
keep
try to throw a
going.
guard relatively long.
Just picked or something.
Go, 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 go.
Wow.
We talked about the thirds in the beginning and that up and down from Kendra Lilly from an 88 to a 74. Numbers somewhere in the middle today. That's a good sign. But the biggest good sign is for Emma Miskew. Talked about 73, 74 in her first two. She is such a solid player. You expect the numbers to be in the 80s.
Player comparisons brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Should be good weight. Control. Clean. Yep. Weight's good. Gotta go. Gotta go. Really gotta go. Behind line. Hard, Lise. Gotta go. Hard, Lise. Oh, off. Okay.
Right on the nose from Emma Miskew.
Is that a hair quiet in the end? Hit it pretty hard, hey? Okay. Great shot. No, like within the 4 foot lines.
Like we're not. She didn't call the full hit up, did she?
Yeah, she
did.
did.
No. Or at least just a little tap
No, I
back.
like the freeze.
Go down. We can call timeout too. What time?
Seem to be on the same page with shot, but not weight.
Try for the
We
steal.
just think there's kind of made to steal 11 as well.
Well, they talk things over. There is the house, Brad Gushu, John Morris. And right now, it looks like John Morris is the shot stone. Kathy, would you agree?
Oh, he is for sure. And then I would suggest that the one at the back right behind it is second. But then I'm just, boy, between the two at the top of the four and the one at the back, who's third?
Well, that may not mean anything because there's one stone to come, and that stone belongs to Brad Gushu. So he's got one left as he sets up in the hack ready to deliver. So obviously it looks like kind of a hack weight play.
Weight, trying to get to the inside of that yellow without making contact on his own red to score 2, maybe 3.
So
Final stone on the way in 8. Brad Gushu down by 1, nothing yet. Glance, Walker gets a little roll. 1, 2, 3 for sure.
What a nice touch.
Little bump. He's great. Mine's good.
Game changer.
Little bump. Mine's good. Yes.
Hard.
In our feature matchup, as they look things over, it's the freeze and a little bump. It is behind the guard, though. It's still shot stone, Rachel Homan. And Jim Cotter's still looking. They're probably going to put a stick to that.
I think so.
So we will get you up to date
That's not threatening in the rings.
as we check the replay. Just came in enough, a little graze of that back red. And from that look, I think it's 3. But we'll let them decide down there with the measure.
And Brad knows that's a huge shot in a very tight game in which he's trailing. 2, maybe 3, maybe 4.
We will get you updated on that score as soon as we know. In the meantime,
Nice throw.
Emma Miskew, her final stone in 9. She'll rip the guard.
They have to, yeah. Nice throw. Yeah, it's good.
And I can only imagine the field cheering for John Morris in that game to try keep Brad Gushu back. John Morris obviously already at 2 losses, so that's a real key game for them as well.
I mean, it's no difference.
Probably, I guess it sort of makes sense.
And here's the measure now.
Yeah. I think it's 4. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
So that's 3
That
for
means
sure.
3, correct?
Yeah.
That's good, AJ. Yeah, 3 for sure.
And is it 4? Oh, they kicked the yellow away. That means it's 4. It is 4. Wow. What a clutch shot from Brad Gushu, and now a 3-point lead, a turn of events over on sheet B. And the kids applaud that as the Olympic gold medalist from 2006, a big end and now a lead over John Morris. Meantime, our feature matchup down to Skip Stones here in 9, a 3-2 advantage for Rachel Homan. First one on the way from Krista McCarville out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay.
Oh, easy, guys, easy. Whoa.
Well, we can cross it a little that way.
Yeah, crossing it's actually.
Yep. Nice shot.
I'd rather cross.
Yeah.
Good. Good throw.
They talk notionally about playing the hit on the Homan stone in the house and rolling to the wings to lie 2 for the force. But I think that for Krista, they felt that if they happened to roll out, it was a blank. If they rolled to set up a double, Rachel would make it. And so they'll probably do that on their second one.
Yeah.
Float it a bit.
And the reason that Rachel is hitting this is because she still very much feels that a blank is potential.
Go clean. No. You clean it, clean it. Nice throw, Rach.
Good throw. Nice shot.
Like, I think just off nose.
This side shouldn't come up as much.
No.
Really nice.
That one's rolling.
Yeah, true. Can't be 2.
Okay, so just like a hair high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like say 3/4.
Yeah. With a
9.5.
Okay.
I think that should be good. Straighter.
Looks good.
So objective here for McCarville is not only to remove the yellow Homan stone, but to create as much separation as she can between the shooter and the stone that she will promote onto it.
Little easy.
Not heavy.
So that will be the job of Ashley on the hip to roll it over.
Her final stone here in 9, the out turn tap. Want to keep that shooter around. Bang it. Yellow goes. Reds will stay. Nice shot from Krista McCarville.
Good shot. I was worried there when they were saying, well, I'm like, do they realize that?
Shoot.
You want to be a little bit too much.
Yeah,
I know that does.
No.
Well, they have
Stay close here,
separation,
depends on how she lets
but
it
her
go.
shoot is they thought it would
Yeah, I think so.
run a little bit straighter.
Go straight. Yeah.
And so this will be the double attempt.
You taking the one? You're
Trying to
I think you just hit on the nose for one, Kathy. Is that good enough?
Playing the double.
They are playing the double.
tight ice. Okay. How much weight?
You make the double, you get the rollout. If it moves up, you hit the nose.
Same as my last. Yeah. Positive straight through. Okay.
Away we go. Final stone in 9. Rachel Homan. Big rotation. Bang the red. Get the double. Yes, she does. And the blank. What a shot. Rachel Homan.
Just like that.
All the tricks, doesn't she? All the weapons in the arsenal. Could have easily taken her one. No, thank you. I'll blank. She's got the hammer coming home.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Welcome back to Ottawa. Brian Mutrick, Kathy Gauthier with you on this Monday morning. And Rachel Homan is also with us. And what a shot she pulled off the net.
Well, you asked her if she was going to get to the nose. That was an option if it over curled, but she was calling this double blank all the way, all day. Well read, well thrown. Brilliant.
Ho-hum, another Monday morning. That's a big shot.
It's a huge shot. Not only does it get the objective met, but it gives her not only control being one up, but last rock here in 10.
There you see on the scoreboard, back-to-back blanks in 8 and in 9. So she has a 1-point lead coming home in 10, and she has the hammer throwing those yellow rocks. Here is the lead for Team Homan, Lisa Weigel.
8, 7, 8.
Playing the tick shot.
Gotta go for weight. Whoa, whoa. 9. No. We don't have it. 9. We threw. We don't have it. Big roll, Joe.
And there's nothing in play. Sarah Potts did not get her first stone over the hog line, and so the Homan team was able to just get rid of their own as well.
It was perfect. It glid better than I thought it was. That glid better than I thought it would. Nice throw. It's because it's so straight.
So I'm curious. We always talk about percentages a lot, Kathy, and Lisa actually threw that perfect. They just misjudged a little bit sweeping. So what would she get in stats there for that shot? Just out of curiosity, what would they give her, you think?
Maybe a 1.
Yeah, right.
Because she's in the house. She moved it off the center line a little bit, but that stone is still there and something that Kristen McCarville can use.
Go hard. You need to separate. Gotta go hard.
And what would you give me out of 5 this morning, Kathy?
Same as always, 0.
0. Oh, so I've improved. I've improved. Okay. Oh, man. It could only get better then, right?
Yeah, straight peel's fine. Yeah. I think it's about 3/4, a little thinner. Close. Yeah. Oh, no. Hard. Take the yellow. Lise.
Joanne Courtney.
Hard, Lise, hard.
And she'll remove the one red stone. Shooter moves out to the wings a little bit.
It's a 2 now.
Up above that Tim Hortons cup on the TV left side.
You like this? I think we have to, yeah. It's really fast.
Hear them talking really fast. That's one of the biggest differences between arena ice and what many people play in their curling club. In the curling club, the further you get out, it's heavy, there's not a lot of movement out there, and so you have to throw it really hard. What tends to happen in the arena is the outsides actually stay the best. They haven't had a lot of play, and the rocks will continue to slide even late in the game there. And the center path, where you go over and over, really tends to flatten out. And we heard about rocks not sliding as good. Not today, not this morning, but in other games. So it is always important to remember the path.
Scary. Nice, Joe.
For Kristen McCarville, needs only 1. 2 is the win, but she needs to ensure that she's got guards and a long guard, having just seen what Rachel Homan did in 9.
Yeah, we're a little torn. We have tons of time, but do you want a timeout just to ask someone else, like an opinion, or? Probably this, I think.
We're torn.
What's that? We're unsure.
We don't know what
I think this.
Okay. Okay, let's make it. Okay.
Just having that momentary, do we wait and call a timeout and bring out Lorraine Lang for an opinion? And the 2 shots, of course, are do we throw a long guard and ensure we have a couple, or do we go in now? They'll peel. and then we'll guard, guard, guard.
Felt all
Wait,
there to me.
it's there, but it's good.
Yeah.
Close, stay close.
Line only.
Whoa. You got room.
Line only.
How much?
It's
great.
Yeah, weight's good.
Line's getting good. It still has
It's
to
there
grow a
though
bit.
on its own.
Line's
Line's great.
Line's nice. Line's perfect.
Line's perfect.
Line's really good. Make it good, guys. Make it good. Hard, hard on the button. Go, 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 go.
It's coming down, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted to go a little.
No, but it is coming down.
The number I
Shoot
had
that.
should, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the hits keep on coming here for Team Homan in 10. Emma Miskew's turn. She runs it through.
You're right. It seems to be coming down a hair. Sarah's been money on her draws all game, and for her to hog and be just over.
Nice shot.
Here, Joanne quietly talking to Rachel just about draw path. Surprised that Sarah hogged her stone, wondering if what we just talked about earlier in this end, if that center path is starting to get a little bit slower. Just in the event that Rachel has to draw, but you know that
Whoa, off.
with the score being what it is, the odds are much higher that Rachel will be playing a hit of some kind.
Completely open.
We need that higher and no matter what, tighter.
Control.
Yeah, we had to go on that. Now we're gonna have to go tight around it. Hope they peel the long one.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a high guard. I don't mind the high.
Okay.
Control.
Control 8.
It's 4 foot wide open,
We're able to hold your last one pretty good.
even though that they know they'll leave that center guard. Get rid of the stone now.
Nice control. Look quiet. Yep. Whoa. It's quiet. No. Weight's good.
Clean.
Yep.
Roll away.
Yep. Whoa.
Emma Miskew.
Whoa. Right there's good. Easy.
Little flip over, and now we're down to skip stones here in 10.
Well, the reason they wanted to stay there, she's thinking about her last stone. If she needs to come off something, she's setting that up.
Meantime, one other game on the ice this morning, and they're right next door. Live look, Brad Gushu. 1-1 record. John Morris comes in 0-2. Morris down by 3, and his final stone here in 9.
And he's facing 2, so this is the force. Needs 4 foot.
Start to curl a bit.
And for any hope to come back in 10, he needs this to be a good one.
Yeah, we like it.
Tyrell Griffith.
Yeah, we gotta try and bury it.
It has come down.
And Catelyn Schneider, the front end, and they will walk it in. Nice draw weight from John Morris. That was a must make. So it is Gushu up by 2 with hammer as they come home in 10.
We're T-line. I think we're deeper than we want to be.
Yeah, it is.
Don't want to.
But whatever it is, it just has to be fully buried.
Well,
you gotta go, Sarah.
Sarah. Yep. Whoa.
McCarville with her first,
Okay.
and that'll finish buried on the button.
See, that was a 90.
I had 94.
Like earlier, that was not the draw weight. Even
Great shot,
her,
Krista. Wow, I didn't think.
And right away, Rachel, the broom down. They're going to rip that guard.
Well, you can, because if you think back to Rachel's call for Emma was to stick around with that stone into the 8 foot instead of just rolling out. And you can see right now that that double exists, so there's no worry for Rachel. She peels this if it's placed back, which Krista would. She's got her own to play the in off.
I just saw something on it. How are you throwing this, Rach? Found it. Straight through. Okay. Come up an inch. Yep.
Rachel Homan with her first here in 10, and no problem, removes the guard. And a timeout to come.
Nice shot. Thanks.
Off the side yellow.
And Coach Lorraine Lang will come out for Team McCarville.
Just tighter.
We have to leave her that.
I know, but let's leave her that then.
No,
I
agree.
100%.
But
gotta cover this. Gotta bury
well,
this.
I mean,
have
we
it
gotta guard
totally.
it.
A little bit tighter.
She's gonna have this, but
she'll have that, but
There's no point in putting it top 12.
yeah.
no. Just basically whatever, like line.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
I think if we're here, I don't think she's ever drawing. I either think she's running that or this.
She's not
I don't
playing
think
a
she's,
draw.
no, she's not drawing.
Like the
ever.
draw tap.
Yeah.
So not a.
We just got to make sure line is the most important thing.
Yeah, all line.
So you're
right?
saying
It's all line. But where's the perfect spot? There.
Right in front of it.
Yeah,
Like
in front of it.
tight,
Yeah.
tight,
Yeah.
yeah.
right where?
Okay. Tight.
So
that same line.
I agree with Lorraine. You know, they were talking about coming in 12 foot, and Lorraine's only comment is there's no point coming in. And there's not. If you're going to guard, then you guard the stone, you give her the in off.
I think this is where we were when we were throwing those guards earlier.
we were higher. But
Yeah, just.
Okay, I like it.
Actually, we could probably show her a piece on
the outside.
I don't think she's going to throw that.
No, I think if we bury enough, she plays this.
So just a little less than that one.
Depends where it is, yeah. Depends where it is.
Charting out where they're going to hit their own to come off.
Yeah, I think if she's high enough, I think we can still play at this. Because like you don't have to even really move it. You have to nudge it. That's all.
Straw line. Yeah. Edge of 8.
Weight's good.
So timeout completed. Final stone on the way. Krista McCarville
Sarah,
needing to try steal herself a win, or at the very least get herself to an extra end.
Keep going.
You can't stop, Sarah.
hard. Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stop. Okay, nice shot.
That's good.
That's all we could do.
And that'll stop. Top 12 guarding her
Really good.
stone on the button.
Oh, it's
And now decision time for Rachel Homan.
On our side yellow, right?
Well, see, now it's a different story because that shot is second shot.
So straight. Is it easier to go this way? Easier to go
Time out.
across? Yeah.
Now you have to play the run.
Time
I
out.
think with the O-turn, it's tough to go across. It's tough to hope it curls up.
Okay. I think I throw it hard right at the inside of nose and we can.
And that timeout just to stop the clock, obviously. Adam Kingsbury, their mental coach, remains on the bench.
Joe was touching. We just swept it and it still came back a little. That was her curly rock. Okay. So then
So
it
for
should be
Krista's
good.
really made
We'll
her
be
change
able to-
her shot. When Lorraine said there's no point in coming in the top 12, there wasn't. You either guard, but instead it slid in, but it slid in enough to be third shot, which means if Rachel plays that one out in the wing and hits it too thin and misses the red one, now it's for the loss. And so that's why she's playing the run back, ensuring that she at least gets rid of that one.
Gotta be just off the line, guys.
So there is no win on the table.
It all comes down to this. Here in 10, final stone, Rachel Homan. Run it back, make them both go, and she gets the W. Big scrub, call her off, 1, 2, Homan comes through again. Rachel Homan clutch, and a W from the skip from Ottawa.
Great line call. Nice toss, skipper.
4-2, your final for Rachel Homan.
Well, back-to-back ends, Brian. Some big doubles. Her ability to throw that up weight and that little bit of a pop on a release makes it so predictable for Emma to be able to call. Brilliant shot making.
It was a don't wreck it one.
And after losing her opener, now back-to-back wins. Homan takes it 4-2. More to come right after this. Welcome back to Ottawa. After a loss in their opener to Chelsea Carey, a win over Julie Tippin, and now a win over Krista McCarville. As Team Homan now 2-1 here in Ottawa, and that brings us to the game story.
Well, a bit of an opportunity slid away in the third end when Krista couldn't hold the shooter on her final one, and We look back in the last shot in 9, last shot in 10, some brilliant doubles, but the blank in 9 gave control to Rachel coming home. Still had to make a peach to win, and she did.
94% for Rachel Homan. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And as we have a look across the Canadian Tire Center, 1 game remaining, and that game between John Morris, the Olympic gold medalist from Vancouver, taking on Brad Gushue, the Olympic gold medalist from 2006 in Italy. And it is advantage Gushue coming home here in 10. He is up by 2. He has the hammer. And it is Gushue and company throwing those red stones as we look at Catlin Schneider. Brett Gallant settling in the hack for Team Gushue.
He's playing the peel. He's playing it towards the other side. So he's got 2 options. Can make the double peel. Can also run it towards the one in the house. Just misses.
Good shot. Correct.
So by no means does 0-3 make you out of it, but man, you would need some help, and you'd have to basically win out down the stretch. You see John Morris there at 0-2, and even for Brad Gushue, that 1-1 record, he wants to keep moving up in that positive direction. So obviously a critical game already early on here for Team Morris.
Hard a bit line, hard line.
Hair more weight. No, line's fine.
Don't want to.
More. Clean. Line's good.
Don't want to.
Line's good.
Catlin Schneider, former CIS football player,
Jimmy, stay close.
has found a spot on this John Morris team.
Jimmy, if anything.
Never.
Throwing the second stones.
Over curling now. Sit. Shot, Cat.
Trying to utilize the only guard that they do have to work with.
You there? 5th. Oh, okay. But on the outside is best. Throw it hard.
And that man right there, Kathy, well, I guess that checklist is all checked off now, isn't it? When he was, what, 17 or 18 years of age, a lot of things he wanted to accomplish in curling. And
it's crazy to think that he's been able to do all of them already.
Close.
That Brier title in his home city, world title as well.
Okay, good shot. Okay.
And now hungry to get back to those Olympic Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea.
Okay.
Well, some potential starting to grow here for the Morris team. No contact on those yellow stones, and that corner guard did not roll out of play. And so John now asking Jim Cotter to guard those better.
Well, you've been doing the updates on all the games, and what a draw that Brad Gushue had to make yesterday, all the way to the pin there. Pressure situation, not like we're surprised at this point, but made that big draw to ensure that first victory.
Whoa, just to here, just to here, just to here.
Easy.
Just to here.
Just short of that.
And the big end that stands out here, if you're just joining us, it was in the 8th end, a 4 on the board, courtesy Brad Gushue, the first 4-ender of the week on the men's side.
I don't mind it. Okay. Thick half. Okay, nice and hard. You like the out? Okay.
What do you like?
No, I'll throw the out.
I'm good with either turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will come off a little better over here.
Playing what is essentially a double. May get the triple, and certainly throw the big upwind.
Yep. Yes, hard. Hard, really hard.
The big out-turn takeout. Mark Nichols. Bang it. And basically right on the nose. No action off that stone.
It's not real bad. Better that than flying it.
Not bad, Mark. What do you like, Jimmy?
I think we go here. I think so. Right on the nose. Yeah.
Keep in mind there's
Control.
a 2-point differential. You hit that on the nose, you're lying 3-2 buried. And that rock would then, the one that you've just thrown would then be third shot. So hitting it wouldn't really help Brad Gushue. I'm going to guess that in this situation, they would like Brad to have to draw on his final stone. Just one sheet left.
Lead.
Lots of pressure.
Whoa! Lead, yeah!
Shot, Jimmy.
Shot. Toss. Nice toss.
In a short time, those two guys, a lot of history together, and John Morris and Jim Cotter made it to a Brier final together, unfortunately lost. And you know the story in 2013 in Winnipeg, that trials final, and they lost to Brad Jacobs and his team.
Jesus.
Put it right on top of it. Actually, yeah, right there is even fine. And we don't.
Yeah. It's a nice spot.
Not a lot of point putting it anywhere else.
This one seems to curl quite a bit.
Yes, I agree.
Pretty good spot here.
Oh, yeah, wait, pretty good.
Now for Brad Gushue, he has thrown 5 draws today, is 90%, so he's probably starting to already chart out what ice he might take to get to the 4 foot, because even if this is buried, they will all be in the 8 foot or 12 foot.
Speed looks good. Top 8, boys.
It's funny, you think of all the success Gushue has had, the gold medal, but the last trials in
It's all there, it's all there, it's all there.
Winnipeg, he came as a 5th for Kevin Martin. And has come a long way, obviously, since then with this team.
We're back. We can go back there.
T-line. Whoa, guys, whoa.
T-line.
We're back there.
Want to go right back?
We're already there
We're
almost.
still here. We got lots of line.
We're already there. We're already there.
Whoa, cat. Whoa, cat.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
So for now, they do lie 3. Gushue with hammer here in 10.
And a
his first to come.
to draw as well, Brian.
Just a hair back on it, eh?
Same speeds at 14.5. Okay. Both the Catlins are 14.5.
That, eh?
Yeah, it's 14.2 I got.
That looks like tons of ice, but it
Catlins
should
were
be okay.
14.5s.
You okay with that ice there, guys?
Yeah. Looks nice to me.
Okay.
Speed's nice.
Okay. Top 4, top 8 depth.
Yeah.
You know, I'll still never forget, you talk about draws for this guy, and Jeff Walker had the bad shoulder in that Brier final, and Mark Nichols jumping out of there like a rocket up the ice to help sweep in that final stone against Kevin Cooey's team. And then the magical broom flip, and then, what, 13, 14, 15 years of heartache finally gone for Brad Gushue in that moment in his home city, St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador.
No. Okay.
Ready?
Pretty good, guys.
Do I get away with the same weight coming towards center?
Yeah, I think it's in the same. I think it's the same speed.
Same speed? No slower.
You know, he'd love to have that in turn draw with his final stone if possible.
Try to just miss that yellow then, Jim.
Back line.
Just
Solid back line.
back 12. Almost the same weight.
You know what? If you are that close to the guard, you also.
I don't know. I think you gotta.
John.
Well, you can see.
John, we got lots of time.
Yeah, lots of time.
Yeah, I know.
And the reason that Jimmy was calling that is John didn't put the broom down. He wasn't sure
Throwing back 12. Boys.
where he wanted it. Can probably see half from the hack. Needs to get to the inside.
Little more. 4 more feet.
Clean, yep.
Yes!
Hard! Hard!
Hard time!
Whoa! Yep!
Yes!
Hard!
Gotta go hard!
Got to make this stone move. Final one for John Morris by the yellow. Yes, have to move the red stone enough. Got him bumping enough.
Okay.
And they won't even do that. And that's it. Brad Gushue does not even have to throw his final stone. And John Morris And his team out of BC falling to 0-3 here in Ottawa. 8-6 your final. As Brad Gushue improves to 2-1 after dropping his opener here at the Canadian Tire Center. As we look at the standings, keep in mind, top 3 advance to the playoffs. The top team after the round robin on the men's and women's side advancing directly to the final. And there you see 0-3, John Morris, Val Sweeting, another great team, still looking for win number 1. And just a reminder, don't go anywhere. This afternoon, we've got you covered. It's a battle of Southern Alberta. Vic, Cheryl, Russ, myself, Kathy Gauthier, we got you covered. Chelsea Carey taking on Casey Scheidegger, who is here for the very first time. Both looking to stay perfect. You can watch that on TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5. Always exciting to be back in the nation's capital. It is the Olympic Hurling Trials right here on TSN. We'll see you this afternoon.